Welcome to the Wednesday afternoon live stream. It's going to be a little different today. I'm going to be recording some guitar and bass parts. I'm also going to be showing Harper here some engineering stuff in Ableton. So he's going to be engineering. I'm going to be sitting here. We've got Wizolfo over on the cameras, but we can't show him because he's just so amazing looking. He would make everybody really depressed and you would hate your life. So we just can't show him on camera. We've got Kit here. Can we show Kit? Let's show Kit. Kit, she's masked up. I don't think she's actually infectious, but she's been very sick lately, but she's wearing a mask just in case. And also we'll talk about the sample song contest as well. The other thing that might happen is there's a good chance that my Stream Deck is going to freeze up because I added another camera and it acts weird sometimes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I would also like to announce that I did find another BB from last week's live stream. I just found this about an hour ago. There's still BBs in the room here. So got a BB. We're still finding BBs. So let's talk about the sample song contest. I did a live stream last week for 4 hours, and it's up on my YouTube channel under the live tab where I just recorded a bunch of weird stuff like springs and flower pots and a glass pipe, and I think I was banging on a skull or something like that. And now all those samples, those sounds they're not all broken up, but you have the files there with the sounds. They're now up on my Patreon. You can download the sounds and cut them up for samples and enter the contest. And the idea is that you would make a song using the samples, only the samples, no instruments, no AI, although you can use your voice or somebody else's voice. And then on the 22nd, which is in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, we're going to have everybody, submit their songs ahead of time and then play the songs live on the stream and we'll vote. I hadn't actually figured out how we're going to vote yet. We'll figure out something. But
it's kind of a week and a half because deadline is a Tuesday night.
Oh, yeah, so you got a week and a half to make a song. So we've actually already had one submission. Somebody already emailed their song in. So you can go to my that live video or go to my community section on my YouTube channel. You'll see all the rules. Or you can go to my Patreon, and Kit will put a link up there where you can not only download all the samples, like, one file, but you can also see all the rules and the timing and the deadline and all that kind of stuff. Let's see who's here today. Oh, let me get my little pop-out screen here real quick. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Boom. I see. Oh, hey, Mix Club, what's going on? I see FL Music. Of course, as normal, I'm blind, so I can't see anything. Mix Masters here. Soul Machine. Actually, I'm going to move this pop-out thing a little closer to me. I'm used to sitting in the middle there. So at least I'll be able to see that. Yeah. So Mix Club got the Discord working. That's awesome. Hey, Kentucky, what's going on? Mazuk Akai. Jan is here. John is here. No, this is not my son. No. If it were one of my kids, there's no way they'd be sitting here on camera with me. There's no freaking way. No. God. Hey, Brazil, what's going on? Now, this is Harper. He normally runs the cameras, but today he is going to be engineering. And like I said, we've got Wizolfo over on the cameras. So let's start out with, I'm going to play a little bass. Oh, and we'll also do some Q&A, by the way. I'm going to play a little bass, and then we'll do some Q&A. Let me start with grabbing my bass guitar. And this is actually a part I've worked on over and over again, but I keep rushing, and I don't feel like I've nailed the sound. I feel like I want to do something a little dirtier. Let's go ahead and, are we in record ready here?
We are for the bass, yeah.
Oh, you know what? It might help if I plugged it in. Oh, my God. This is a very important thing. Boys and girls, if you want to get a sound, it's good to plug the bass in. Check that out. That's some high-tech stuff right there. So that's my bass sound there, but I want something nastier. So what we're going to do, let's go to the overhead. I'm going to be using my my Big Muff here. The Big Muff is a It's a Big Muff. It's a distortion box, but I like using it on bass. Oh, and let's go to the big speakers. I want to hear the low end. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what you call quality sound right there. Oh, my God. All right, we can get off the overhead now. I think I'm in tune. All right. Let's just hit it. Let's just see. Let's just do this thing. Oh, take me back one more measure. Oh, you're trying that little shortcut, aren't you?
I was, but it didn't want to work for me.
Yeah. All right. Oh, and Jules, was Alpha. We're probably gonna want to see the screen once in a while. Oh, let's get rid of that little side menu over there. If we're not grabbing plugins, let's get rid of that. Yeah. All right. All right, I'm going to screw up this part, but let's just try it anyway. Here we go.
You ready?
No. I'm never ready. Let's just do it, man. I'm nervous as shit. Oh, you can crank it up. Oh, my God.
It's okay, we go again.
It might help if I started on the right freaking note. All right, here we go. I'm getting a little noise. Here, I want to mess with the sound a little bit. Let's go to the overhead. Oh, there we go. You know what's funny about this thing is there's a knob on here that says sustain. It's actually, I think, just distortion. I mean, it gets like... I like it down around here. All right, let's hit it again. God dang it. Stop it. There's so much distortion if I don't hit the notes exactly on and muffle between them. It's just a bunch of dang garbage. Let's try it again. So here's your first engineering test. I want to punch in the first half.
The first half?
Yeah.
Okay.
So highlight. Yeah, and then you now do the Command L or Control L. Boom. Now take it out of, turn off the looper thing, and then hit the little thingamabobs on the left and right. There. And let's do it. I think that's pretty cool. So here's what I want you to do. Take that out of record ready. Boom. And, oh, you know what? I might adjust that camera view there, too, while we're in the DAW, because it's only showing Harper, and people got to see me, too. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me do this. Oh, my God. Here we go. We're going to go. So, Harper, hold down, what is it? Alt on there or something? This is just some smashing entertainment here. We like our controlling. We are adjusting our OBS. There we go. At the same time. Who else does this stuff live? Nobody! Well, probably a lot of people do. All right. Okay, let me know if there's any questions as I'm going through all this. So let's go to the overhead again. I'm going to switch. I think that's a pretty cool sound. Oh, let's clean up. Go ahead and clean up the bit of the noise at the beginning there so that my bass comes in a split second before the downbeat. So zoom in. Yeah, and so like it's all right. You see those big waveforms there? That's just noise. Yeah, but see like so kind of like bring the region in, like trim it to the right before the downbeat. So it's gonna have a little bit of noise in there. No, keep going, go. There, and now put a little fade on that. There you go. Yeah, just maybe pull it back a little bit. Yeah, just I like things that have a little bit of noise before it. So now let's go to the overhead. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch boxes here. I'm gonna switch distortion boxes. And Harper, here's the easy way to do this. Let's go back to the DAW. Sorry, I was all faux. Highlight the bass track. No, actually click on the track on the right. Yeah, click there. Now hit a command or controller Apple D. Yeah, and now the way I like to work is leave the bottom one as it is. Just turn it off. So turn off that track. Now go to the new one and just delete all that stuff. Okay. And take it out of punch-in mode. So turn off those little brackets. And then don't put it in record ready yet because I'm gonna switch boxes here. Now let's go to the overhead. And I'm going to drink some water first. All right, so I'm going to take the Big Muff out. Just want to hear what this other one sounds like. So what I'm going to use next is this. This is a Sans amp, and this is actually one of the first, like, fake guitar amp pedals. This was, like, a really big deal for a long time. It's actually cool, but the thing is, most people actually use these for bass guitars, and I love this thing. So I'm going to try this next. So let's see. Let's plug this in. And this is the only thing I'm using. I'm not actually going through an amp or anything here. So let's put this in record. And I haven't really picked a sound on here yet. Whoa. This sucker's loud, too. So it's got all these settings like off-axis. Let me see if I can get it closer to the camera. It's got a bunch of different settings on it, like off-axis, center. It's got, oh man, I can't read it. Hot-wired, high gain, and clean, and then California, British, and tweed. So, I just usually mess around until I get something I like. So let's just see.
Which Sans amp?
This is a Blue
and Green Piano was wondering over there on Instagram.
Yeah, this is an early one. This is actually this is one of the older ones. I don't, it doesn't actually say what year it is. Dude, I bought this like I think in the 90s or early 2000s or something like that. Like here, I'll hold it up to the camera. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. It says Ebo on it because this is what, actually, I don't think there's any printing underneath here. Hold on. Yeah, this is what B uses on the Tokyo Teens gigs, so I put Ebo on it so he remembered what we're using it for. I think he knows by now. But yeah, this is it. I don't know what year this was made, though. But I like it, man. It's actually pretty cool. Let's see. Ooh. Kind of like that British. It's got, oh, there we need some low end. Oh. Ooh. I mean, there's a lot of tones on it. Of course, that's a little... Ah. I think I like California. Turn up the high end. Yeah. So we're going California, hot wired, and then we got center and classic. Let's go to off axis. Center. We're going center. We're going center, straight on. That's how I know when to set my mics. All right, let's do this one now.
All right, same place?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Let's do it again. I want to use a different pick. I think I was rushing a little bit now, too. Check my tuning.
Did you answer the question about whether you're running straight into the interface?
No, I did not answer that question. So what I'm actually doing, so I'm running through the boxes, and then I'm running into an Avalon VT737, and the meter on the Avalon is it's hitting up on the top. I actually turned it down a little bit. I've got the high gain input on. I like really driving the Avalons. The Avalons are very clean. Some people don't like Avalons because they seem to think that they're boring. I like them for bass, but I usually peg the, because it's a tube mic pre, and it's got an instrument jack right on the front. So I'm just plugged right into the Avalon, which is, I always use it on bass. So yeah, pedal, Avalon, and then I'm going into a Rosetta, an Apogee Rosetta interface, which is hooked up via light pipe to my Universal Audio quad.
And how many cameras are you running?
Well, let's count them, shall we, Will Zolfo? Let's run through the cameras real quick. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, 6. Sometimes I have 7, but some of my cameras are really cheap and they break, so I got to get better cameras. I was running 7 for a while because I'd like to have a camera on the outboard gear, but God, I need more cables.
And the poor PC is having a hard time with this.
Yeah,
it's trying to keep up.
Yeah, the PC's struggling on these streams. Yeah, let's do another take. I think I was rushing a little bit. You turn my bass down, just the return on it, just a teeny bit there, like, negative 10.9 or something. Just bring it down a little. That's good. All right, here we go. Crank up the speakers a little bit. Okay, so the first time I go, that I want to punch that in.
I won't lie to you, I don't know where that is.
I go.
But I don't know where it is in here.
Well, then find it.
Okay, I'll find it.
Yeah, play it. We actually passed it, but I want to turn down the high end a little bit. I think I gotta just be more in the pocket. I gotta be more in the pocket.
No clean channel for the bass?
What's that? What's this clean channel thing you're talking about? What? All right, let's do it again.
The whole thing?
Yeah, man, why not?
All right.
No. Oh, hold on. I meant to slide into it. Let's do it again.
All right.
Stop it. Pull back on the last take there, like right where I go, those the last three notes. I want to keep the last three notes of the last take. So just pull that back a little bit. No, you'll have to grab so the bracket's the other way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, here?
Yeah, because it'll still be the last take. Yeah, I just want the last three notes. I like the way I slid down on that better. So it'll probably be on the downbeat of the measure there. So go back one more. Try there. You can go back a little bit. Yeah, go back one more thingamabob there. There we go. That's probably it. Cool. Now, let's,
What song are we working on today?
I don't know what this is called. Right now it says Leaving Me Alone, and it's actually something I did with my buddy PR, who's a producer, and he was singing in Spanish. I mean, God, we worked on this months ago, but we've just, he works on major label stuff, and he's always busy, so we've not had a chance to get back together. He laid down some, scratch vocal ideas, but I feel like I'm taking it in this other direction now, and I want to actually put live drums on here. I'm not going to get too far into production because I want to put live drums on it. I just can't get the drummer here right now. But I know what the parts are, at least in this part, and it's been a while because I have to really play behind the beat, and I always tend to rush. And I keep playing it on live streams when I drank coffee before the live stream. I did not drink coffee today. So hit the spot on the... Yeah, you could do that, Ryan Post, as far as punching in. Yeah, you could do it on the fly. The cool thing, though, about Ableton is if you do it on the fly, like you hit record and then you hit record and then punch out, the recording is only in that spot. But if you punch in using the whole thing where he highlights it and has the pre-roll and post-roll, it's actually recording past those points, which is great in case if you're monitoring the right way and you can hear before the punch in and punch out, you can drag the punch in and you can change your punch in and punch out points because it's kind of like Pro Tools. I don't know if you use Pro Tools and use their quick punch mode. It's actually kind of recording all the time. So that's one of the reasons I like doing it that way. Yeah, no coffee today, Fabian. I wanted to really bad, but I was afraid that I would just rush everything, so I didn't. Hey, let's listen to both of them. I think this one's obviously going to be louder. Mm-hmm. Let's hear the Muff track real quick, and maybe just turn it up a little bit. Turn it up to 1 dB. I think I might like the. I'm kind of liking this one better, but I don't know. Let's hear the Muff. Okay, keep it rolling and then switch to the other one. Okay, here's the Sans Amp. Okay, go back to the Muff. All right. You know, the Sans amp really stands out, but I'm going to be layering guitar with it, so I think it's going to steal the high end. But that Big Muff's got something happening in the low end that's really, really cool. I think I want to hit the Big Muff again. Let's keep that track there. Okay, so take the new one out of.
Are you monitoring through the DAW? And if so, can you hear any latency?
The latency. I'm at the lowest. Yes, I'm monitoring through the DAW, and the latency is at, this is Ableton, and I've got this Mac that's fast as hell, so I'm at like 32 samples. Yeah, there is a little latency, but I can't really detect it. It's like maybe a millisecond, which is not great, but it's ridiculous. I think it's 0.4 milliseconds or something like that. It's pretty small. This computer and the rig I have right now, I can run songs with like 80 tracks on it and tons of plugins and software instruments and still be on the 32 32 samples. The buffer is at 32, which is the lowest level, which is crazy. Like, this computer is like ridiculous. It's a Mac M2 Max, Mac Studio M2 Max. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, I'll take that out of record because I'm gonna switch back. Let's go to the overhead real quick. I'm gonna switch back to the Big Muff. It's not as clear, but god dang, that Big Muff, man. It's just got, you know, it's got a crazy vibe to it. And the low end is like, it's boomy, it's a little hard to control, but to me, the Big Muff, and I'm gonna turn the tone up just a teeny bit, the Big Muff just sounds like, I don't know, like some sort of amp that you were playing through and you turned it up too loud. Let's keep that take. Just make another track. And I know there's playlists on here, but I'm getting kind of lazy with it. So yeah, just turn that. No, actually keep that one on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, and just turn it off. And yeah, it just fell. Something fell. I don't know what it was.
BBs.
BBs. Yeah, let me do the Big Muff. I feel like it could be more in the pocket, and then we're gonna put some guitar on. Hey, Mix Club, can you go below 128 in Logic? All right, let's do it again. I was supposed to slide into it. Do it again. Punch me in on the second half. Yeah.
Does it have pre-roll already?
No, just drag across. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Let's do the thing. But we want to go all the way to the end.
Oh yeah.
And then do the little thingy. Do the thingy, and then do the other thingy. That thingy, and then just take me back a little further back. Yeah, right there. Here we go. Cool. Now, I'll pull that out past, because it punched out, but it's still there.
Oh,
Yeah, drag that out. It should have been. Did it not go out? Or did I stop playing there? Here, just drag it out. Does it not go any further?
No, that's as far as.
Here, play right at the end. Oh yeah, just go ahead and put a fade on it.
Okay.
I guess yeah. So now I'm going to put a guitar part on it. And let's take that out of record ready. Collapse the other tracks just so we don't have them on the screen. And before I do that, are there any questions? Oh, thanks, Gaz.
Comments.
Yes. Yeah. Big Muff gives you the Gap Band vibe. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, okay, so now I'm going to switch to guitar. And I don't know which guitar I'm going to use yet. Switch to the left wide. All right. I'm going to try this. Hold on a sec. Okay, maybe talk about the the sample contest real quick.
So most of you have been here, and Billy currently has a sample song contest going on. In a previous live stream, actually, was it the last one?
It was the last
one. On the last live stream, so a week ago, Billy spent the live stream making a variety of samples from all sorts of stuff. And it's a pretty fun live stream if you want to tune back in again or watch it. He uploaded these samples to his Patreon. Anybody can join the Patreon. You don't have to pay, and you can download the samples and make a song from them. The rules are that you have to use only the samples from this pack or collection. You can also use your own voice or another singer's voice, but that's it. Nothing else, and no AI. But you can manipulate those samples any way you want. So you can put them in your DAW, do anything you want to them, pitch them up, pitch them down, whatever, cut them up. And let's see,
it'll be on the 22nd.
On the 22nd, yes.
Yeah.
We'll have a live stream and listen to people's submissions, and it'll be a popular vote for the winning song.
Hey, Kit, can you put a link to the Patreon page up there?
Yep.
Can you put a link to just the post, or does it have to go?
That's a good question. Let me see.
And you can join the Patreon for free, by the way. So if you want to download the samples, a tip or something would be great. But you can download the samples for free, and you can sign up for free. So she's going to post a link up to the Patreon page if you want to join the contest.
No.
We didn't even talk about what the prizes are.
No, that's true.
Yeah, the prizes are one of my... let's go to this camera here. Right camera. So the winner gets one of my Billy Hume CDs. This is something that I recorded a really long time ago. You've heard some of this music. If you watch my videos, you've heard some of this music in the background. So they'll get one of these CDs, but also they'll get 2 months of membership on my Patreon at the highest level, which includes 1 free hour consultation a month. So that would be, you'd get 2 months. So you'd get 2 hour-long consultations with me where we could talk about mixing or production or whatever, whatever music stuff, career advice. I do all that stuff. So that's what you would get. If there's a ton of people, if there's a lot more people that submit tracks and all that, maybe I'll come up with a second place prize. I'm not sure. It just depends how many people join. All right, I'm going to move on. The next thing I'm going to do is do an electric guitar part, and I'm going to be miking up some amps. So let's. I'm gonna walk in the other room. Let's go to my lab here.
And no, Veritas, the dead animal strategically placed is not a sound dampening technique. That is Bob. We are not responsible for Bob being in the condition that he is currently in. But there's a very fun story with Bob.
Let's go to this camera. I should add. Oh wait, where can they see Bob at? Okay, so Bob, back here. Bob, it's a stuffed bobcat, and it's a long story, but I just talked. It was given to me. It's a weird story, but the guy kind of wants it back now, but he's going to trade bobcats. So he wanted to do it yesterday because he came by, and I said, no, you got to wait till he's going to be in here recording in a couple weeks. So I said, we're going to film it, but he's bringing me a bigger bobcat. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Yeah, I have a feeling that it was a weird situation when he gave me the bobcat. I think it wasn't necessarily condoned by everybody involved. I think there's been some
He was
requests.
extremely drunk.
I have a feeling like he wasn't actually supposed to give away the Bobcat, and he's made little comments about it, and I figured, now he's my Bobcat. But yesterday he's like, I got to get the Bobcat back. I'll trade you. So he's bringing me another Bobcat. So Bobcat might change just because everybody's asked about the Bobcat. That's what's going on with the Bobcat. All right, back to the amplifiers. Okay, got the lav on. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna try a couple different things. I'm gonna start out using this little this is a what do they call it? A first act amp. It's like a little kid's amp. I really like the sound on it. It's really nasty. Actually, it's got a pretty cool clean sound on it. Actually, it runs on batteries. It's got two 9-volt batteries in it. So you can plug it in, but it makes more noise when I do that. So I am going to turn this on. It's probably going to sound terrible, but sometimes it sounds terrible in a great way. Oh, and I'm miking it with one SM57 and a, what is this, a Sennheiser 609. I'm sure you guys have seen it around. I kind of go back and forth on these. Like, I've gotten really into this mic recently. I used to not use it, and then recently I was like, man, I really like it. So we're going to try both of those out through the first act amp. And we're going to try this guitar. All right. Oh, my God. So we're going to use this. This is actually a Heritage guitar. So Heritage Guitar, it's a guitar company that when Gibson moved their operations out of Kalamazoo, was it Michigan, and they moved it somewhere else, a bunch of the guys that had worked at Gibson, like where all the classic Gibson guitars were made, they bought the factory and all the tools and the machinery and started this company called Heritage. So in a way, this is more of a Gibson than a modern day Gibson in many ways. It's really heavy. And I like it a lot. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's got a, I did change out the pickup on it. It's a, what is it called? A Classic 57. I can't remember. It's a Classic 57. It's just supposed to be hot. That's all I know. And I'm just running it straight into the amp. Let's go ahead and arm that.
Do you want to start with the 57 or 609?
I don't know. Oh, geez. Let's turn that track down a little bit. Is that loud in the mix?
Yeah.
Oh, you can probably bring the bass down a teeny bit now, too. Let's bring down the bass like a dB. That's good.
Bring this
And
down too.
yeah, God, that sounds almost like a. Is that amp? I swear it. Thing's got a lot of low end on it. Jeez, that's just that little. Let's look at the amp room again. So this is like that little TD amp right there. Okay, let's just try it. Let's just see what the damn thing sounds like.
Alrighty. Just right here. It's recording.
Oh, you're still in punch mode.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah, I got to take that out. I'll tell you what. Bring down the bass just a teeny bit, like 10.7, and bring this down to like 1 dB. Bring this one down 1 dB. Yeah, and yeah, let's try it. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Let's clean up the beginning of the bass on here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, start it. I do the slide, so you can actually start it. Right, yeah, right about there. No, a little later, right? No, later. Okay, put a fade there. Oh, thanks so much, Triss. Really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for the string money. God
That's right.
knows. String money. We need it. Okay, let's try this. Wait a sec. Are you saying my strings sound bad? Is that what you're saying? Do my strings sound bad?
Is this like the paper towel fund?
What did I spill? I spilled something, so somebody contributed money for a paper towel. A Taper Powell.
Taper Powell fund.
All right, let's do this thing. You can bring this down. No, down would be the other direction.
I know, for some reason it went the other way.
But hold on, stop it a second. Yeah. Bring it down like 12 or something like that. And let's also switch to the NS10Ms.
Wait, what?
The NS10Ms, the Yamahas, the smaller speakers. Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go.
All right.
Stop a sec. Hold on. I wanna try something on the amp. Let's switch over to the amp room camera real quick. I want to adjust something on the amp. All right. We just plug in. I feel like maybe it's a little buzzy or something. And I'm going to bring the gain up a little bit. Ready? Oh, and in case anybody's wondering, the way I'm getting into the other room is, I'm using this extender box. Can y'all see
Damn,
this?
thank you, Sean K, to replace your BBs.
Oh, thanks. So this is made by Radial, and the way it works is there's two of these boxes, and then you run a mic cord between them. It's actually going through my, snake, and it allows me to extend my guitar signal really, really far. So that's how I'm getting the signal into there. But I got to plug it back in. Oh, hold on.
You've gotten a couple of compliments on your beanie, Harper.
Oh, thank you.
Nobody said a damn thing about my hair today. That you stole my thunder, man.
Oops.
It's all right. I like it.
Are you ready?
You're definitely cooler than I am. That's why I put him on camera. That's it. It's the only reason he's here. I gotta bring some coolness to the channel. All right, let's try it.
All right.
Bring me down 1 more dB. I want to try it again. I've never actually played this on a guitar part or on a guitar. I'm so used to like playing it on these big thick strings, and I don't know. I feel like I'm rushing or something. But I think that tone's pretty cool. And then we're gonna try some other amps. Let's do one more.
Is this the Big Muff or the Sans amp?
No, this is going into the first act amp. So this is actually, let's go to the amp camera real quick. So if you guys see that little amp right there with the mics on it, that's like a little battery powered kids amp. And I've got the gain cranked up on it. It's not bad. I think I got that in a Goodwill for like $7. I've got a couple of them. If you see in the background of the picture, there's a couple more sitting. There's one more sitting back there, and I've got a little mini battery-powered Fender amp, and a Silvertone amp. I really like small amps, and in a minute, once I get done with this, we're going to go to an even smaller amp. So let's get this. Let's do the first half. I felt like I was a little bit more in the pocket on the second half. Boom. Oh, you got to do the command. You got to do the keyboard thingamadaddy doo-doo-dee. Yeah. Seebs fam. Yeah, so when you say the amp sounds familiar, you'd be surprised how many records that you've heard people are actually using really small amps. It's kind of like a secret. Like, you know, people like get these really huge amps, but sometimes the nastiest sound comes from like little teeny amps. And like I said, I'm going to show you in a second another amp which most people don't know about. I'm going to do this punch and we're going to try something else. You'll be surprised because it's kind of funky. So let's get this punch and I'm going to try another amp. Sorry. Just try it again. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Started on the wrong note.
You're good.
God dang it. One more time. I just suck. Who's playing guitar today? Who is this? Oh, it's out of tune. That's my excuse. All right, here we go. Okay, so I think that's good. So let's name this. Go ahead and name the track. Let's call this First Act. Oh, if you can highlight it and just hit like Apple R. But yeah, so this is First Act. And then, okay, so I'm going to go in there. I'm going to switch amps. I'll take that out of record. And go ahead and make another track. And let's call this Smokey. All right, so let's go to the lab. All right, so that was the first act amp. The next one is going to be this. This is called a Smokey Amp. Now, originally, they looked like this. I've got one of the originals. Unfortunately, I didn't take good care of it. They would actually put them in cigarette packs, and then for legal reasons and all sorts of other reasons, they quit making them like this. But I've got one of the originals here. It was actually given to me by Rick Beato. I think Rick gave this to me as a gift. And then later on, one of my clients gave me one of these. Now, let's check it out. It's powered by a 9-volt battery, and you can actually power like a 412 cab with this thing. It's actually got speaker outputs on it, but I'm just going to use this little teeny speaker here, and I'm probably going to have to tape it because I'm afraid the dang it might hold. I think it'll be all right. Now I don't know. Sometimes if I've got enough gain on it, I can get like some good distortion on it. We'll see. And if not, I'm going to run it through a. Look how small that thing is. I'm going to run it through probably through the Sans amp or something just to give it more gain because I need a lot of gain. I can't really get both of the mics right there. Hold on. Dang speakers. I think the speaker's like 2 inches or something. All right. I'm going to try that now. Let's see what that sounds like. Oy, oy, oy. God, now I do wish I'd gotten some coffee. Fuck. Hold on, I gotta eat some chocolate. I need something here. Hold on, guys. Sorry to eat in front of you. I gotta have some chocolate.
Just don't chew in the mic, Eminem man.
I'm not that close to the mic this time. Oh, why two mics? Just to, Tire Man, just to see what they sound like, you know, just to kind of switch between them. I've been really getting into that Sennheiser 609 lately. It does a lot of things a 57 will do, but sometimes, I don't know, it's just got this thing in the lower mid I like. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I'll choose one day and another the other.
Hey, you might want to turn off one of those amps because it makes noise just sitting there. They're saying the first act.
Is it off? I thought I turned it off. Hold on. Oh! Who's engineering this session?
Actually, this time it's Harper. Harper's engineering. Who's in charge of the amps?
I don't know, some idiot. Apparently a very disheveled, ungroomed rock and roll dude. I got called that. Somebody called me out on one of my YouTube videos for not being groomed enough. He's like, Rick Beato grooms himself. I'm like, I washed my hair once. Isn't that enough for you guys? I changed my shirt. I mean, I kind of shaved. Isn't that good enough for you guys? Do I need to do I need to go get a manicure or something from my videos? He's like, oh, what's with that old grungy rock and roll look? It's just how I always look. This is dressing up for me, folks. Whoa. Let's switch mics. That's the Sennheiser. Now go to the 57. That's about all the gain I can give it. Let me try. Well, let's just see what that sounds like. And as I'm playing, I'll tell you what. Start on the 57, and then halfway through, just switch to the Sennheiser. Okay. Is the record level about the same? Look at the level. Let's just switch. Look at the level. No, just switch there. Yeah. Maybe turn up the 57. Just turn up the fader just a teeny. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Blower. Yeah, I didn't use the 609 for years. I just was like, I like it on snare drum sometimes and certain things, but man, I just started using it about a year ago on guitar, and I love it. All right, here we go. What?
I'm going to slip out for just a second.
Why, are you going to make some coffee?
No, that's not the plan.
Shit. All right, here we go. Let's turn this one down. Let's turn it down to like maybe 15.5. Yeah, boys, all that mid-range really jumps out, man. Like, you can hear it. Yeah, let's do it again. I suck.
Oh, wait, I need a...
Oh, wait, hey, can you get rid of that thing up there? Amoeba, that's freaking me out, too. Rogue Amoeba audio capture engine is running on my computer, and I don't know why. All right, here we go.
I think I like the 609 better.
You like the 609 better? Then we're going with your suggestion there. We're going with the 609, but I'm gonna overdrive it a little bit. I'm I'm gonna do this. Let's hold on. Yeah, take that out of record a sec. I feel like I could drive it a little harder, so oh my god. I'm not gonna drive it with a Big Muff. I'm just gonna drive it a little harder with the Sans amp. So let's do this. Let's go.
Did we try the 609 on the first act amp?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Or did we?
I don't remember.
Sure we did. Sure we did. We're being very scientific here. I'm absolutely sure that we did. God, what am I doing here? Good Lord. Hold on. Too many cables. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. I'm absolutely sure that we did. So I'm just going to drive the cables. So this is, go back to the amp shot. Did the amp move? Nah, amp still looks good. That 57...
Matsu Kakai is really insistent that you should use the Dano.
You know, I was thinking about using the Danelectro, but then I'd have to, like, tune it into 12-string. But I actually thought about that earlier, so we might pull that out. Fine, we will. Okay, yeah, okay, let's put this back and record. Whoa, I don't need all that gain, though. Hold on, let me just go to, center, clean. I'm going to do British. I'm going to bring down the drive. I just need a little more gain on it. I like that. Is that too buzzy?
Maybe a little bit.
Here we go. Okay. You know what? Name this Smokey. Just make a copy of this and then call it Smokey Sans or something like that.
Smokey Sans.
Yeah. So that we know that's with the Sans amp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fine. Okay, now put the other one, turn the other one off. And then let's record on this one. And let's just see. Let's just compare it. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Here we go. You heard the mistake, right? Come on, man. I went that right there.
I didn't hear that.
Okay, so I go That's what I want to get.
Oh, so you went flat instead?
No, I hit the wrong note.
You hit a flat note instead of the right
Well,
note?
I don't know, man. I just hit the wrong freaking note,
Okay,
man. Don't be all
okay.
technical with me. Just know the wrong
I got you,
note,
I got
man.
you.
Do you know where it's at? You want to try it on the fly? Do you think you can do it on the fly?
Probably not.
Do you think you can
No
punch it on the fly?
pressure.
Come on, man. So it's gonna
Maybe.
dun 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 da 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 right there.
Okay, so that's...
You know what I'm talking?
I think that's pretty right.
I know I'm explaining myself very well. There, that was it. Oh, man, you got it. You got it. You had the spot. You were right there. That's where I'm punching in.
From there to the rest of it?
No, just that little bramp, bramp.
Just that one?
Yeah, right in there. I think that'll be good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, do the da, and then to do the da. But yeah, take it from the beginning, and then I'll get it, and then we'll go try another sound.
Okay.
I got a couple other sounds. Let's just compare the two now. Maybe turn, like you can see the waveform's a little bigger, so maybe bring this down just like to like 16.4 or something like that. Let's just see what they sound like. So this is the one that's driven by the Sans amp. Let's try the other one. I think I like it just without. I like the first one.
Yeah.
The other one's just too competitive, and kind of. I'm thinking about actually layering this with like 5 guitars. I'm still kind of working out the concept of this song, so I might be like. Then it's kind of where I'm at. Get rid of this track. You can just delete the damn track. I thought that sucked. All right, next I'm gonna try something I've never tried before. Let's go to the side camera here. So I've got an amp in the back. Hey, how do you say Ben's last name again?
Rowell.
Rowell. So I've got a Fender Bassman in the back, and it's on loan from a friend, Ben Rowell, from the band Big Sky, that I did some mixing. They're from Florida, and they had some regional radio hits, and I produced some stuff for him. He said to me recently that if I actually just use the head, but drive another cabinet and turn everything to 10, it's a cool sound. I tried it out earlier. It was really loud. I'm going to go hook it up now, and I'm going to just rush it. I'm going to run it into the Marshall cab. So I'm going to do that now, and then we'll see what that sounds like. So let's make another track, and let's call this Bassman.
Okay.
All right, so this right here is the Fender Bassman head. And I have everything on 10, like my buddy Ben said, and the back it's 8 ohms. The cabinet is 16 ohms, and I don't think it's necessarily bad for anything. It changes the sound or something. I don't really understand. He said it's fine, just do it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to actually take these 2 mics. I'm going to put them up over here, and I'm going to put them on couple different speakers here on this Marshall. This is like a really old Marshall cabinet that somebody sold me for $50, and then somebody else later on said, "Oh, that's like a vintage, some sort of special Marshall cab." I don't know, but it sounds pretty cool. It definitely sounds mean. It's got a mean sound to it. Oh, hey, can somebody run me hey, bring me my cell phone in here so I can get a flashlight. I got to look at the speakers through the grill. Thank you. Okay, so now, why can't they just have a button for flashlight oh, I was right on. I like that. And then this one can be like there. Okay. So now I'm also going to move the input here, the cable into the Bassman, and it is. Oh, it's loud. It is loud. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to like turn down my mic pre's, because when I did this earlier, it was like, oh, hold on, let me change the way I'm doing this. Don't arm it yet. I just want to see what it sounds like. Without any distortion. I mean, it's not like a super overdriven sound, but it's definitely, I don't know the word. It's something. Okay, so let's start with a 57. Okay, so let's make this a different color. Let's make this, I don't know, like a blue or something like that.
Just do this light blue.
Not that blue.
Okay.
That's a good blue there. All right, so yeah, are we, yeah, oh yeah, let me turn down the mic pre's here. And I'm using these Neve emulators here, the Easy 1073s. Okay, I'll put it, you gotta turn it on.
Oh yeah. That would help.
I mean, that seems like it could use a little more drive. Let's just see what that one sounds like. And, well, we'll just see what it sounds like. Here we go. Oh, you're in punch mode.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah. Now, the cool thing about Ableton is as it's going, you can just turn shit off. Like in Pro Tools, you got to stop, right? Mm-hmm. Is my lab still on?
Oh.
In Pro Tools, you'd have to stop to be able to take something in or out of record. Ableton lets you turn off and on like arm tracks while it's playing. It lets you change like the in and out points on punching mode and all that, which I like because sometimes I'm changing my mind at the last instant. Pro Tools wants you to stop and do it properly. All right, here we go. Yeah, I did make a mistake, but I was switching pickups. So I started on the rear pickup and then went to the neck pickup, and it's weird. It sounded like the neck pickup had more high end, which was... It's more of a scoop sound. Which one did you like better?
I like the second one better because I thought it was louder, but I do think this would be better for like a lead part rather than this part we're doing.
Let me hear a little bit of that. And turn it down a little bit. Could take down to like 16. Yeah, let's listen to that. Yeah, let me do it again on the neck pickup and just turn me down a little bit.
Okay. Do you want to keep it where it's at now, or
yeah, bring it down a teeny bit more.
Like
and
there?
Yeah, it's probably fine. Let me do it again, and then I want to try double it, like seeing what it sounds like doubled with some of the other amps. Because like my idea is that there'd be like a bunch of guitars playing this part. Mm-hmm. It might be a stupid idea, and it's not going to sound right until I get the live drums in here. But I'm just kind of working out these ideas now. Hold on.
Did you want to switch mics halfway through still?
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's do the neck pickup, and then let's start on the 57, and then halfway through go to the 609.
Okay.
Here we go. Good thinking there.
I think I like the 57.
Yeah, let's do it all with a 57. Yeah. Here, let's just hit it again. Hold on one sec. We're driving in. All right, here we go. Do the first half.
Like, you want to keep the first half or you want to redo it?
Yeah, let's redo the first half.
Okay.
Alrighty, and here we go. Just smashing, just smashing. Yeah, I like that. So now, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to put you on the spot here, Harper.
Okay.
This is on you. I'm going to go upstairs and make a cup of coffee.
Okay.
While I'm doing that, I want you to, between these three guitars, so we got the Bassman, and we've got the first act, and then we've got the Smokey Amp. I want you to kind of like have the two of them, they need to be hard panned and balanced, but I don't know whether it's going to be the Bassman and the first act, or the first act and the Smokey, or the Smokey and the Bassman. So while I'm making my cup of coffee, you blend those together.
Okay, you said the Bassman and the Smokey?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, you just want me to pick?
Oh, you got to fucking figure this shit out, man. I'm putting you on the gang spot
where's
here.
The pan on...
The pan? Oh, it's that thing there.
Which thing?
That thing?
This
yeah, is it? Oh, no, you just got to, yeah. And it's weird. It's like you got to move it in the wrong direction. So I think left is down.
Oh,
no,
okay.
wait. Left is down.
Yeah, okay.
And it's also, it only goes to 45. So try distant variations, but hard panned. And then hard pan, like maybe the Bassman, and you're going to have to turn them down because together it's going to be loud as shit.
Yeah.
So find a combination you like. Hard panned of either like the Bassman in the first act, or the Bassman and the Smokey, or the Smokey in the first act. Blah, blah, blah. While I make you got as long as it takes for me to make a cup of coffee to get me the best fucking combination.
Alrighty.
The challenge is yours. Can you do it?
I think so.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Oh,
For the first time.
He's nervous. He's actually nervous here. He's never. Thanks, Chronic Dream. This is the first time Harper's been nervous. I can't tell you how many times I'm starting to stream and I'm like, "Who's nervous?" And I'm the only one in the room that's nervous. And he's like, "Oh, I'm cool." Now he's nervous. Oh yeah, take it out of record.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go make my coffee. I'll be right back.
All right, let's see what we can do.
I'm going to speak up for a minute. So I just wanted to tell you guys, make sure to hit like over there on YouTube on the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Again, if you don't know about the song sample contest that Billy's got going on right now, just real quick, he's got a set of samples up on his Patreon page. And if you want to learn more about it, you can read the rules right there. You have to join the Patreon, but you don't have to pay anything. It's free. So you can check it out. It's pretty cool. Billy, on the last live stream, sampled all kinds of interesting stuff. And he's got the samples there on the Patreon. The contest is you take those samples. You can change them however you want in your DAW. And you make a song using only those samples. And if you want to use your own voice or the voice of somebody else, you may, that you've recorded, and no AI. And that's the gist of it. On, let's see, the stream, I think it's, well, anyway, roughly a week and a half. Tuesday night will be the deadline to submit your songs. Make sure to include, and this is, we keep forgetting to say this, make sure to include a title for your song and also your screen name. for whichever platform you're going to use to watch the stream. That Wednesday, I think it's the 22nd, will be when we listen to everybody's submissions. Winner will be a popular vote. So that's going on. I'll throw a link up to Patreon in a second. I'm trying to think what else I need to tell you all. You may have noticed there's been some explosive growth on Billy's channel. Thank you all. Thank you so much, y'all, for coming and subscribing and helping grow the channel. We really appreciate it. And those of y'all that throw us tips, folks who can do that, we appreciate you so much. So thank you for that. You cannot put your own guitar on the track. No. This is part of there are restrictions because sometimes within limitations you get more creative. So just for this contest, nope, you can only use the samples. So no recording any other live instruments or anything like that. Trying to see. Yeah, I know. Harper's trying to concentrate. Did something go wrong? Be right back.
Kind of liking that. What do you guys think about that? I don't think it's too bad. Yeah.
When this is frozen where you can't switch cameras anymore, what do you do?
That's a Billy question.
That's a Billy
I
question.
don't know if he wants to, because I know he talked about it before what he wanted to do, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to wait till Daddy comes back, or till Billy comes back down. Oh. So y'all are stuck with one camera angle until we fix it. When you talk, Harper, speak up.
Oh yeah, for the mic's all the way over here. I wonder if I can move it a little bit. Maybe not. I'll just have to lean over.
Blink twice if you're in trouble.
Well, I'm not in trouble, so. I'm liking that, so I'm gonna go with that. Wasn't too bad.
And once again, more compliments on your hat.
Thank you guys, I really appreciate that.
Still stuck, Wizolfo? Yeah, okay. We may have to restart our cameras. We'll see. And I haven't told Billy because he's going to freak out. But meanwhile, I've been texting our tenant. It sounds like maybe the heat has gone out in our rental house, which is terrible because it's in like the 20s Fahrenheit, so below 0 Celsius. Yeah, so that's no good. We're going to have to deal with that after the stream.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's loads of fun. So, by the way, y'all, Billy is willing to take some questions about, the usual stuff, recording, production, whatever. So I'm going to try to keep up with questions in chat and then stick them in when Billy gets breaks in between. There is no coffee camera, Tapper. All these cameras, we do not have a coffee camera. It's probably just as well because since I've been sick and it's been Christmas and New Year's and all that kind of stuff, the house is an absolute disaster right now. So, yeah, we probably don't want to look at my kitchen. Harper, do you play Super Smash Brothers?
I do not, unfortunately. I do not own like a Nintendo Switch or any of those Nintendo things anymore. After our Wii broke, I kind of just split off from Nintendo. So,
what do you play?
I play a lot of different games. I'm mainly on PC now, so it's a lot of different PC games. I've been really into Skyrim recently. It's a lot of fun. I played a lot of Sea of Thieves at one point. And all those basic shooter games I kind of moved away from. Mark
Hendrickson, Billy's preference is what we call Spanish coffee. It's something he picked up from his mom, who's Puerto Rican, and it's Cafe Bustelo brewed in a mocha pot on the stove, served with milk and sugar. We have frozen cameras.
Did it finally happen?
It did.
Is the stream frozen?
No, the stream is actually not frozen.
Okay, hold on.
It's the little thing.
It's just the thing that switches.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I unplug it and then back in.
Hey, Harper, do you produce your own music?
I do sometimes when I can. I don't have a lot of free time usually because I work at a school, so there's not a lot of free time for me. I like to go to bed usually after I'm done with work because I'm up at like 5 in the morning.
Hold on. Let me try. Oh, God. I don't know where I can plug it in.
Is the mouse plugged in?
Well, no. I'm thinking about doing that. Here, let's plug in the mouse. Now, it was awful. This is going to be harder to do. So you're not going to be able to switch as much. Let's just see if the mouse works. Okay, so move the mouse around. See if you can get that mouse to work. Okay,
right,
so you're
perfect.
going to have to do it by just click on those and see if it works by just doing it on clicking on that. Okay, let's move this. Do you want to put the mouse in here?
We don't really do mastering. Billy will probably have his album mastered,
Switch.
but he doesn't generally do mastering himself.
And you can scroll to get to some other ones down here. I'll probably go in the amp room again. So yeah, you'll have to. I think the amp room is there. Yeah. All right, Wizalfo's just gonna have to do it with the mouse. I don't know. I think it, dude. I think it's that other camera.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
hey, let's see if the amp room is working. It seems to be working. I don't know, because I'm streaming off a PC, and if I add, there's a couple of these webcams. If I add in, then it goes haywire, and I'm thinking that's what it is, because this is just like a cheap little webcam I threw in there, and I think that's what's going on. Oh, so what do we got? Did you come up with something?
I did. I picked the
Don't tell me, just do it.
Okay. I'll just play it.
I'll do a hard pan all the way.
All the way.
Cool. So do this. Click on the Bassman and hold down Shift and hit on Smokey. Now just bring them down. So now if you change the volume, they'll both come down. So bring them down to about, I don't know, that one's on 7. So bring that to like, I don't know, 19 or 20. Because I'm going to add another guitar. Somebody suggested the Danelectro, and I thought, oh, that might be a cool idea. So we'll try that. Oh, and also, what was the other thing? Oh, you see how that little keyboard thing is on up there at the top right?
This.
Turn that off. Because that's designed so that you could use your computer keyboard as like to play music.
Yeah.
But it changes other stuff. And also take that out of Record Ready. So I'm going to grab the Danelectro. Oh, are there any questions or anything?
Yes. Are you using straight to board and then VSTs? Oh, wait. That might be a question for somebody else in chat. Artisan S, was that for Billy?
We'll run to the restroom real
Essentially espresso, Kevin. Yeah, essentially that's what it is.
Oh, yeah, Cafe Bustelo.
What bridge is on the Heritage?
What bridge?
That's what somebody asked, yeah.
It's whatever came with it. Hold on. Let's go over to the right camera. I think it's just whatever came with it. So this is like, this belonged to Fossil, who was in a band Rehab, and he sold this to me for like $800, I think. And then later on he wanted to buy it back. I was like, no way, I'm keeping it. But yeah, I think everything is stock except I switched out. Oh, it's I think it's called Classic 57 pickup. Everything else is stock on here. I mean, it's a solidly made guitar. And boy, I tell you what, it is heavy, but it's it's classic. It's classic guitar. All right, so I'm gonna try the Danelectro. I'm gonna have to tune it, which is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the butt because I ain't tuned it in a minute. But we'll try it. Oh, any other questions?
Sometimes it's hard for me to tell if folks are chatting with each other or if it's a question for you. gosh, several of you someplace quite cold. Fragile, negative 40 Celsius. Ugh.
What? Oh my God. I forget where he's at because I think he said at one point.
That's a beauty. Your guitar.
The problem with 12 strings is you grab the wrong tuning key. It's like, and then you're like, ah! But yeah, I mean, I think I paid like $250 for this thing. It's it's a cheaper guitar, but it's it's got a vibe on it, man. I like this thing. I really want to get a baritone electric. It's too many things to spend money on. I mean, the last few years I've been spending money on cameras and cables and upgrading the studio and just too many things to spend money on. Not to mention cereal and milk. Oh, by the way, there was something happened in the kitchen when I was making coffee. That's all I'm going to say. Actually, something bad happened twice.
Really?
That's all I'm going to say. The first one was worse than the second one. I did clean it up mostly. I have a way of...
Oh, up in Canada. That's why it's so freaking cold.
God. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there on this tuning.
Meanwhile, C. Jason Thwaites points out he's in California and it's 72 Fahrenheit and sunny. However, it's rather smoky, isn't it? Be safe, man.
I just did the thing I said that you don't want to do on a 12 string. You grab the wrong tuning. I'm sitting here tuning the wrong tuning key. Idiot.
Enarenya says, been thinking of getting a baritone. Any suggestions?
Man, I don't know. I don't know much about them.
They are kind of dead, the strings, yes.
Well, nothing's plugged in right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't... I'm just plugged into the tuner right now, so... Although they are slightly dead strings. I got too many... if I had more money, if I made more money, I would keep fresh strings on all the guitars, but after a while it gets a little expensive. I did change them on my Bill Lawrence for the gig, the Tokyo Teens gig we had. Okay, I'm close.
So Hussein Abdi says, I'm a newbie professional music producer. What should I ask myself before I buy new gear? I'm wanting an Apollo Twin Quad for the Unison preamp. Preamps on Apogee Duet, any good?
Well, here's my thing about interfaces. I mean, you might be fine with a 2-channel interface forever if you're not recording many live instruments. The problem I have, because I actually bought an Apogee Duet, and it was actually, well, it wasn't a duet, but it was like the version before it, and it was actually fantastic. And I bought it because like, oh, I can work at home and all that, which I didn't. I just work and then I go home and go to sleep. But I've known a couple people to get small interfaces with just the 2 inputs, and then later on they're like, oh God, I wish I had more. For most people, it's fine because they're going to do a vocal or something like that. The Apollo, the reason it would be able to be good to get the Apollo, because I think it has, I believe it has the extra processing in it, but also for the ability to use their plugins, although I think they're native now. I couldn't tell you which one would be sonically better. I mean, these days, these things all sound pretty damn good, but I love Apogee. That's all I'm going to say. And I also like the design of the Apogee. At least the one I had was like really solidly built. But, I mean, I got to tell you, man, it's like nowadays, like I'm like for my stream over here, I'm using this little Behringer 2-channel thing, right? And it was bought for me by the Risky Biscuit band because I'd done some work with them and it was a gift. And it's really cheap, but it's like, it stuff all sounds pretty good, man. Like to really get to the point where you'd be able to really hear a difference on most of this stuff, you'd have to spend crazy amounts of money. It's not like when I was a kid, like there was a huge difference between gear. Like it was like your average person could hear it. All this stuff is pretty damn good, you know. I would kind of think more like what other thing? Like I think when you get the Apollo, or if you get the Universal Audio, it might come with some free plugins, and I love the Universal Audio plugins. Are great. That might make the difference to me, you know. I just don't really, I don't know. I mean, to me, it's kind of like, hey, get what you like, you know. At a certain point, like I love Ableton. And I like Pro Tools. I think Logic sounds amazing, but I hate working on it. I don't like the workflow. But I know people who like it. It's like, well, then use that, you know? I've worked in Cubase a little bit. It's got some great tools in it, but I hate the routing in it. Terrible routing, but I know some people who love it. I'm like, cool, more power to you. FL Studio's got some cool stuff in it. I don't think it'd be right for me, but I watch people work on it, some of the younger producers that I hang out with, and I'm like, damn, you know, it's kind of like, hey, you know, whatever works for you. I think the main thing is kind of looking towards the future and thinking, like, where do you want to go with it? If you think at some point you might be recording more than 1 or 2 mics, then you might think ahead about getting an interface with more ins and outs on it. If you ever think you're going to do more than 2 microphones at the same time, because you hate to spend that money and then go, oh, I should have upgraded. So I'm always doing this thing where I'm typically trying to do more things than I probably should do, or I'm always pushing the limits. I tend to buy things with more capability, you know, just because I know that at some point I'm going to buy something and within a couple months I'm going to be totally pushing the limits of it. I wish I had more inputs and more processing and all that. So I tend to overdo everything because that's just how I am, just for better or worse, you know.
Shout out to Sky Magnet, who has joined us.
Hey, Sky Magnet, what's up?
And let's see, where'd it go? Somebody had a question. I lost it.
How's that film stuff going, man?
Can you recommend a solid and simple bass guitar for recording, preferably low cost?
I mean, I think Fender makes some good, like, they're like some of the Fender Japanese models, you know, not Americans, are actually pretty good. Like, I've got this Fender Telecaster over here that's actually the Korean made. They don't make them anymore. It's actually really, really good. Here's the trick about buying an electric bass guitar. Go to a store and play it without it plugged into an amplifier. And listen to the sound of it not plugged into an amplifier. Whichever one sounds the best, because everyone's going to be a little bit different. You want one that's going to have good sustain on it and have a good tone. And it was a trick somebody told me, which is why I bought this orange bass here, which I hated the color on it when I bought it, but everybody else liked it. But it was something like, I just went in there and I was thinking about getting an active EQ bass and all that, but I just tried out all the basses without plugging them in, and that one sounded the best to me. So that's something I heard from a bunch of people. Just go out and try out some basses without it plugged in and pick the one that sounds the best and also feels the best. If it doesn't feel comfortable, then you're wasting your time. So if you can get a balance between those.
Are you tracking through any preamps or just through the desk, and how is it routed?
I don't know how I'm going to do this one. The bass guitar, I was running through the Big Muff. I had the Big Muff, and then I also tried out the Sans Amp, and then that was just going into an Avalon VT737 mic pre, just using the instrument input. The previous guitars, I was actually using amplifiers, so I was just running the line into the amp and micing it with a 57 and a Sennheiser 609, and then I've got these mic pre's here. I don't have a camera where hey, let's go to the side. You probably can't see. Let's go to the side wide. Well, you can't really see it. Over here in this lunchbox, I got a couple cappies, but I'm using these Neve 1073 clones. They're made in England. They're handmade, and they're amazing, and they do sound like Neve. So I'm running into those, and then I am going into the board mainly so that we can easily A/B and back and forth between them. I'm not doing anything. It's just line level. So it's like easy for Harper to kind of switch between the mics, and it's just easier for routing for the live stream and all that. But yeah, I'm not using any plugins today at all. I'm thinking on this guitar, I was actually thinking about running this one into the Big Muff again and doing it DI, but with a Big Muff. Let's go to the overhead. This might be a terrible idea, but I've never actually done this before. And if I've not done it before, then that's kind of a big attraction for me. Hey, I've never done that before. Let's try it live on a live stream. Let's just see how many ways I can completely screw it all up.
The Bass God is curious if you've ever used or seen the plugin XLN Audio. XLN Audio Life.
I've seen that company, but I thought that was a company, not a plugin. What is that? Life? Is it a plugin for my life? Like if I get the plugin, then I can have a good life? Or it gives me a life? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I mean, I guess that would mean no, I haven't. Oh, so this is going to be 11. And let's make it a different color.
What color do you want?
I don't know.
Do green.
Not that. No, I'm only kidding.
And real quick, the recording chain is it DI Big Muff console?
It's I'm just plugging into the Big Muff, and then the Big Muff is going into the Avalon just through the instrument input on the front, which is basically like a DI. Then that's just going straight into the interface. It's going into the Apogee Rosetta, which is hooked up to my Universal Audio quad through light pipe. Let's just see. I mean, let's oh yeah,
let me.
God dang it, too much hair. Oh. Ooh, I like having the octave in there. That's kind of cool. Who suggested this? Whose wacky idea was this? Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna get a little more buzz on here. Let's go to the overhead. Oh yeah, thanks. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna turn up the. I like the buzzy in there. Okay. I got this other idea. I think we can do this. I'm gonna route in my old digital delay into the board. Oh no, I can't do it this way. Never mind. No, that's for another thing. Never mind. We'll do it on another stream. I'm just trying to get too complicated here. Ooh, I like. This is a good idea. Okay, let's do this.
Are you ready?
No, but let's do it anyway.
All right.
Thank you, Steve.
Oh, I had this idea up in the kitchen. Now, what was it? God dang it. Oh, thanks, Steve. I was like, Fuck, I had this idea in the kitchen, then I spilled my coffee and I forgot. But I like that tone. So play it back. Okay, let's take the first act amp and make it small. Actually, move it out of the way. Make it small and just move it like up above the Bassman there. So now do this. Play it back so it highlight the Smokey and the Bassman on the track.
You're right, Fragile. Ideas in the kitchen might be what cause accidents in the kitchen.
Yeah. I think I got excited and I forgot my freaking idea. Okay, so while it's playing back with the 12 string in it, turn those off and on.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So let me... Hold on, I'm going to crank up the mid-range over here. I want a little more mid-range on this track. And leave those off for a second. Hold on. Ah! Cables!
Smokey and the Billy?
Oh, yeah.
Billy's not paying attention.
Yeah, I just wanted a little more mid-range. Yeah, let's do it again, and turn those back on, and then bring them down like 1 more dB. Well, hold on. Yeah, it would be 20.9, or close to it. That's close enough. What the fuck? All right, let's do it. Oh, actually, let me. I'm gonna drive the gain here on the pre a little bit. Oh, there we go. Now turn this one down to like 15.5 or something like that. Man, I like this. Whoever suggested the 12-string, great idea. I forgot who it was though.
It was a while back.
Oh, Sky Magnet, somebody called me yesterday. Very unexpected. Let's do it. Just punch me in on the second half. Oh, thanks so much, Rain Post. Rain Post.
Thank you for hanging with us.
Thank you. Yeah, let's just punch in there, and then I'm going to get it to the end, and then I got another little idea, as usual. Yeah, I like having this 12-string on there. Oh, take it out. It's going to loop. Take the loop off. And actually turn off the punch out and just let it go. Let's see if this idea that I totally forgot comes to me. Fuck. It was some done thing. It went done, but I don't know what the done was. All right, get rid of that. Just put a fade on the end there. And then I got, because now I'm thinking about octaves. So while I'm grabbing this other guitar, kind of just maybe bring this one down a little bit and pan it to like the left side a little bit. Go ahead and take me out of record. I want to try something else real quick. It's a guitar I've never recorded ever.
Which guitar? Oh.
That's the fun one. Are we trying the same track or a different one?
The baby guitar.
I like that one.
Yeah, I've never... So this, I got this in a thrift store recently. It's actually missing... It's missing on the bridge, the saddle for the E string. And I think I paid, $30 for this. It's just a little mini Fender Squire. I just wanted it. I know it works. I have no idea how it sounds, but I'm thinking about I got to figure out how to play this an octave up. And I thought, I'm going to record it one day. Well, I'm going to do it today. I'm just thinking, like, what should I record? So I'm going to play this an octave up so I could use the Big Muff again, or I could use the Smokey Amp. Oh, I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to do something else brand new that I've never done before. Let me get this in tune first. Somebody say something interesting here for a second.
Y'all on YouTube, make sure, once again, to hit the like button on the stream, please. And if you haven't followed Billy's channel, we'd love it if you follow, hit the alert button. Remember, all of these live streams can be found later on. If you go to Billy's YouTube channel and look under the tab Live, you will find them there. I'm trying to think what else. I'm not going to go through the whole thing about the contest again. Billy is doing a fun contest. You can find the rules either on his community page under the community tab on his YouTube, or you can find them on his Discord server. And you can also find them on Patreon. I'll throw a link in the chat. You can go on Patreon. You don't have to pay anything. You can join. You'll see the rules. You can get the samples for the contest.
Oh, I have a question. Who's mad about my analog video? I kind of have a feeling like...
So, did we piss anybody off?
I think that there's a different audience that watches my live stream, that watches my videos, because I think we're approaching like 60,000 subscribers now.
It's been really awesome.
Amazing. Hold
Man,
on.
thank you to all of y'all as well that have helped share the channel and have subscribed. We really appreciate it.
We are at 59,731 subscribers, which is amazing because as of like 2 or 3 months ago, I was only at 10. But I put out a video last week, and the thumbnail, it shows me and one of my reel-to-reel machines, and it says, it's not about the sound. And then I say the real reason why analog is better. It should be a clue that I'm talking about something else. And I got a ton of comments like, analog is better, or analog sucks, or digital is better. And it's like, it's not about the sound. Just saying, man. But I was expecting somebody, because there's been a lot of people like kind of getting worked up about that stuff. I was expecting something to say something about it. I don't have a banjo, Mark. I wish I did have a banjo. Oh.
What? Oh, boy.
I'm kind of thinking that you could do banjo in two ways. You could have something just doubling, but you could actually have a banjo going, because there's actually, hold on, I'm going to scroll down. There's actually a part I have turned off, and I kind of kept it off because it just doesn't sound like me, but it's this stuff here. It's like this, oh, Jesus, it's this stuff. And there's also this. Here, let me turn down this guitar here. I think that nano. So it's like... And I thought, oh, it's kind of rolling, but I don't... That was, PR's idea. It's a little too... I don't know. It sounds like something you'd get off Splice. So, but maybe I could do something with a banjo, like bong, da lang, dong, bang. That's actually a good idea. I just don't have a banjo. Anybody got a banjo?
I have a banjo.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I have a banjo.
Renee
Is it
Johns
like a banjo
Milchman.
or a banjo?
No, it's an actual banjo. It's old, though, so I don't know if it's like...
Wow.
good.
Wait, you have a banjo and you hadn't brought it in here?
I haven't yet. I haven't thought about it. I don't know why, but I haven't thought
Bring
about
it over. Maybe I can...
I'll bring
I
it
mean,
next week.
I actually
I
can't...
just don't have a case for it.
Can you
so-
finger pick?
I can try.
Oh, you know what?
I've never played
I do know-
banjo before, so...
You weren't on here for any of the Sammy Ensley sessions, were you?
No.
I guess it's been like a couple years. So I got this friend of mine who lives up in the mountains named Sammy Ensley, and he's like amazing talent, and I've known him for years, but I brought him in to play on a Yin Yang Twins song called Twerking at the Hoedown.
I'm all at once. There's like several links I want to put in chat, so I'm going to find things.
Okay. So anyway, we brought in Sammy, and he's not like this, super like incredible virtuoso banjo player, but he's got a great vibe. I could maybe bring him in here to play banjo on this, but he actually his son is playing banjo.
Yeah,
on
his son is a good banjo player.
Twerking at the Hoedown. And I'm in the video, and I'm actually dancing with a stripper. She didn't have her clothes off, but she was a stripper. I'm just going to say she had some amazing moves. So I'm going to say very impressive. And she kept turning around and laughing at me like, oh, Billy. I'm like, whoa. But yeah, Twerking at the Hoedown. Oh my God, that was wild. There's actually a live stream of that stuff.
There's a live stream of the recording session, not the strippers.
No. Nobody stripped in the video. Nobody stripped in the studio. But hold on. Oh, these strings are dead. Oh yeah. Well, here's the question. Nobody answered it. Should I record this through the Smokey Amp, the little teeny amp? Oh wait, no, I did say it. I knew what I was going to do. Never mind. The hell with you. I'm going to do it my way. All right, so let's switch.
Oh gosh, I went on YouTube and put in Twerking at the Hoedown, and your live stream is the second video.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, put those links up. Oh my God. Yeah, oh yeah, and the van broke down when we were there for the video
Oh, that
shoot.
was a
Yeah,
whole. We ended up stranded. Yes,
we got stranded in Griffin, Georgia. After that live stream. Okay, so let's go.
No, it was actually with the Yin Yang Twins.
Yes, with the Yin Yang Twins. No, it wasn't my song. It was the Yin Yang Twins, which I've known them for a really long time. All right, let's go to the amp shot. Oh,
Do we need a paper towel fund?
no, almost though. We did need one upstairs.
That was close.
We got the lav on?
Yep.
All right, so now I'm going to try this amp. So this is like, not really used this. I don't know if I've ever used this on a recording or not, but it's just like this little Fender mini amp, runs on a battery. I'm going to try this out. I'm just in the mood to try out stuff. Let's see, where's positive is here. Stick one of my rechargeable batteries in there. I hope it works. Well, the light came on. So we'll put it up here. See what it sounds like. Oh. Oh, yeah. Whoa, it's loud. Oh, my God. Hold on. Where's the drive at? Drive is here. Tone down. Oh, hell yeah. Let's put some mics on that. You can tell I take good care of my equipment. All right. Wait, where's the speaker at? I can't tell. Oh, and I didn't bring a flashlight with me, damn it. Well, not that it matters. There's not that much room to, I mean, how much of, how big could the speaker be? Okay, we're gonna mic this up. Now, when you're miking a little amp like that, it's very important to get me. All right, here we go. We're gonna put the 409 on it too. Folks, this is the first time ever. I think this may actually be the first time I've really recorded this amplifier. Like, this is what you call high quality content, folks. This is like you're seeing it for the first time here. This is the first time ever that Billy Hume has recorded this amplifier on a song. I don't even know where the amp came from, to be honest with you. Oh my God, hold on. My cable management is terrible here. Hold on. Oh. Ah. Okay. Oh yeah, I got to plug in. Oh yeah, I got to do this. All righty. Switch mics.
Yeah, wrong
back.
kind of flashlight, Alex Fry. But I will tell you, since Billy's channel has been doing really well, we've gotten a variety of very interesting sponsorship suggestions from companies.
Oh my God. Yeah, some of the sponsorship suggestions. I mean,
there have been some interesting companies that have reached out.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it, especially since there's some people here that might be a little embarrassed by it. Let's make this a different color. We can't go with green again.
Oh, yeah. Let's do red.
No, you can't use red. Red is always used. And I'm not kidding. I actually use red to denote something that maybe is bad, and maybe I got to fix it. And then yellow is something that maybe has been punched in or repaired. Yellow and red, just basically don't use them. Okay. I kind of use them. And then bright green is usually like, oh, that's a keeper track.
Okay.
Did you switch the mics back? Okay, cool.
I did, yeah.
Actually, I got to figure out how to play this thing in the higher octave because I want to play it up high. So it's like... Well, hold on.
We're running out of colors. We use this orange.
Well, at least it's got more colors than DaVinci. DaVinci's got like 8 colors for the clips. Drives me nuts. There's no red in DaVinci, by the way.
There's none?
There's no red to color a clip in DaVinci. It really actually kind of pisses me off.
I think
You
the
can't use
newer
red, but
version has red.
But your guitar is red.
What key is this in? Oh, it's an E. Is this E? Oh, yeah.
That's right, Anuranya.
Are we getting a signal?
It's through 9, right? Is it plugged in?
Well, this guitar worked a few minutes ago. Maybe it just broke. Hold on.
We now have suggestions, Harper, that we need a beanie, a Harper beanie for our merch.
That'd be awesome. I think that's a good idea.
Of course, we need to get any kind of merch going. We haven't done that yet. Oh, we keep meaning to ask y'all.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of merch would you guys
what
most
kind of
like to
merch?
see?
We're
'Cause
not.
we don't have anything yet, but we'll make some stuff.
I'm not doing any bathing suit posters. Sorry, ain't gonna happen. I don't want to make anybody jealous. God, could you imagine that? Okay, we should have a signal now. Why does it keep?
Oh, here I'll.
Oh,
There it is.
Now it's working.
A Billy Hume wig.
oh my God, that would be good. Hair
Oh,
bands
and hair ties.
guitar picks, yeah. Because Wazalfo could actually design stuff for me. He's a great artist. But I thought about doing posters with some of my sayings, and then we thought about a shirt that said "I'm freaking out with Billy Hume," picks and drumsticks, shakers. Oh yeah.
Actually, there's some really fun suggestions
Yeah,
here.
yeah, because our
BBs.
Urko, and that's a good point. Urko, I think that's what the name is. I mean, yeah, shirts and all that, but if I'm going to sell some, I feel I want to make something that people can use to, make some music with or something like that. Yes, audio plugins. We were thinking, and I got a programmer. I got to get him back over here. We've been talking about some plugins. I actually have a couple ideas for some plugins. Cable clips.
The BB joke, Hussein, comes from on our last live stream. Some of the samples for the contest, we actually were using BBs that, pellets that would be in a BB gun. The little teeny metal round pellets.
Yeah,
and we were using them to make noises and spilled a bunch. And
when we were dropping them in the glass pipe, and then you had to run to the other end and catch the BBs, but you missed them. But yeah, there's a little teeny one here I found right before the stream.
Just want to shout out, thank you, first time chatters over on Twitch. We've got Anime Lover and Casta Reed and that mediocre musician. Welcome
Red
in,
guitar
guys.
picks. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, okay, that's some good ideas.
Lord, y'all going to keep me busy with copying these ideas.
Oh, are you working on it? Yeah,
I'm trying.
Here's another thing that's kind of weird I've noticed. I go back and look at my live stream replays, but I'm not seeing the chat replay. Am I supposed to hit another button or something?
I don't. Does the chat?
I think it might be separate. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. And and that brings up this other thing. Like when we were doing Twitch a couple of years ago, I would actually project the chat on the screen so that no matter where you're at, you could always see the chat. And I keep meaning to do it because I could still do it. I just have to set it up, and I keep forgetting. But I kind of thinking man, maybe I should just put the chat, burn it into the video. The reason I stopped doing it because I would make shorts and reels from the live streams, and then that damn chat would be in the way. But now I'm kind of feeling maybe I should have the chat so if I'm talking, people know what the hell I'm talking about. So I don't know. Something to think about. Yeah, it should. There's been a couple times you can do the live chat replay, but I think it might be a setting I'm supposed to turn on, but I did, and it didn't seem to make a difference. So, the Billy air freshener. Oh, God. Don't laugh. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's laughing in here. All I'm going to say is that there's these two guys that used to hang out at my studio and work with me, and they had this code word. It was like, "You've got mail," which meant I need to put deodorant on. That's all I'm going to say, because I keep forgetting to do it. Yeah, he hit a little close to home.
Yeah, the
with that
Billy
one.
Hume air freshener, that hit a little close to home there. You guys don't want it.
Hey, I'm not the worst smelling person in this house. That's all I'm going to say. Billy Hume coffee. Okay. God, I swear this thing's... Oh, somebody stringed it up backwards. I have to turn it the wrong... I was like, why can't I tune this thing? It's the same strings I got on it that were on it when I bought it at the thrift store. Okay, sorry. I was like, why isn't it tuning? Okay, hold on. I'm going to get it. It's probably...
Hey, Jake, how are you?
I'm just trying...
Man, my YouTube keeps crapping out on me. I have to reload.
let's just fucking play it. Jesus, let's just do it.
Alrighty.
Oh, you're in punch mode.
Yep.
Oh, pan the Danelectro, like maybe over 20 to the left, and then pan this one 20 to the right. I like the Billy Hume wig. Oh, I was supposed to get a wig because Amy said something about getting a wig for a
Is she
video
sending
idea.
you a wig? Well, it would need to, for this to work, it would need to look like your hair. Somebody
Yeah.
said a wig and glasses combo.
Yeah, I
that
don't
would be
know.
pretty fun.
Okay, let's try this. Okay, hold on. I like it. Once I get on the D string, it sounds too thick. I got to figure out how to play. Hold on. Give me a second here. Y'all talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Boy, you're throwing it at me quite a bit these days. Yeah, I'm really enjoying y'all's merch suggestions here. Oh no, a Billy Hume Ken doll. We've got, of course, your usual. We've got stickers, T-shirts, patches. I've thought about a T-shirt design that said in fairly large type, "I'm freaking out," and then underneath, "with Billy Hume." But some of y'all's ideas are much more fun, I have to say. No, we're not selling any breed of dogs. Sorry, Alex.
What?
Oh, no. Fresh in the studio smell. Well, you know, we don't have that analog tape smell going. I'll just say that. That's not what it smells like. Oh, and Billy Hume, also a Barbie Billy Hume in a bathing suit, of course.
All right, let's try it now.
Billy's like, I'm not even touching that.
Okay, hold on. The intonation's way off on this thing. It's just how I got it from the pawn shop, or it's just playing sharp down here. So I got
The thrift store.
Thrift store. I mean. Okay, I got a strap. Okay, let's try it again. I do like the sound though. Here we go. I like that tone, though.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. I like the octave up there. I mean, it was whoever suggested I use the 12 string and having that octave up there is cool. Let's just hear that and turn it down just a teeny bit, like take it down 1 dB. It's close. I'm trying to get used to playing this guitar. I want to go. I go. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. But I do want to play it again. So yeah, it's a nasty little sound. But that's flat. Yeah, let's do it again. One more time. I'm rushing through it. I dig that.
Yeah, I like that.
I dig that. I think that's cool. So
Get rid of that.
yeah, get rid of that, and then just let's hear it back and kind of blend it in a little bit. I got to get the live drums on this thing. I got to get goddamn Sleepyhead over here. He's the only drummer I think that would really be. He's the right guy for this. He's got to get his ass out of freaking Alabama. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that sounds cool. What's Gaz saying? Not like a flying drone, but a single. I thought he was talking about a single note playing underneath, and then somebody else said a harmony. It's like, oh God, are you trying to put me? No, I don't want to push. No, I don't want it in tune, Artisan. I like it a little out of tune. Yeah, I want it really, really kind of shitty sounding, which is easier for me. Oh, sorry. Astral Hills, I have a bad, oh my God, a harmony, but well, he was saying about a drone.
Yeah, it's funny because he said drone, and it didn't even occur to me that he meant a pad. I was like thinking about
I
a flying
have a little
drone.
part in there. Oh God, now I'm thinking about a harmony. Oh my God, how am I going to figure that out? It's an E. So
Steve's fan, that's what Billy does. So many layers, so many tracks. That's, yeah. Mark asks if you can switch pickups on that guitar.
I certainly can. Would you like me to do another take? Oh, label this one. Oh, and by the way, don't do all caps when labeling tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, and here's my reason why. See, like a lot of, especially in Pro Tools, like if you switch over to like the mixer view, and they're all caps, what happens in a lot of the DAWs, especially in Pro Tools, it takes away some of the letters, right?
Yeah.
If you only capitalize the first letter of each thing, like mini strat or whatever, it's going to keep the capital letters and then truncate the smaller letters so you can actually tell.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. It drives me nuts when I get sessions from people and everything's all caps. It actually works better to actually use, capitalize them. I mean, we're good for now. So call this mini strat bridge, and then I'll try another take. I actually was going to try another. I swear I was going to try. Hey, did we try different mics?
I don't think we did.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your fault, man. Okay, so let's keep that. Good idea. I mean, I'm totally losing it here. Okay, so call this one, just take the bridge off this one. Take that off the name, and then turn that track off, and we'll try one on a different pickup. And then we'll also try the different mics. So yeah, just turn that track off. And then arm this one. Yeah. So I was using the back. Was I using the back? I think I was using the back one. This little thing's got a kind of a cool, thick little tone on it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to switch it as I go. So I'll go like bum 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 ba bum bum ba ba ba. Switch, bop, 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 switch, bop. And I'm just going to go up in the increments here.
Okay.
And I'm not going to start on the bridge pickup. We already got that. So I'll start on the first position here, which is like this out of phase switch. So I think that'll get me through. It's not going to be a great, clean, easy switch. There'll be breaks, and then y'all can listen. All right, here we go. Oh, hold on. Let's just leave the 50. Have we been on the 57?
Yeah, we've been on the 57.
Let's leave the 50 for 7. Let's leave the 57 for now.
Okay.
Then once we pick the pickup selection,
Then we'll do the mic.
we're going to pick the pickup selection, and then we'll try picking the microphone. Okay, here we go. It's kind of hard to... Hey, can you assist me?
How?
Well, yeah, I need you to, Actually, you do it, Harper.
Okay.
So, just like on each... So I'm going to start here, and then on the next one go here, and the next one go here, and the next one go here. Okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
So we're starting on that one?
We're going to start on that one.
Okay.
Okay, we start there. I guess you got through them all.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. So let's listen to that back and we'll pick one. So here's the first out of phase right here. Middle. Second out of phase. Neck. Kind of hard to tell.
I think I like the first one.
The first out of phase? All right, well, so that was this. Yeah, there was a couple of them that kind of got lost in the mix. The middle one kind of got lost in the mix to me. The second out of phase, I do agree. I think the this. Oh, I got another idea. Hold on.
He has an idea. Not a surprise. I'm still writing down ideas for merch here. The Hume plastic pipe. Yes. Signature sample creator.
All right. I'm bringing in B's pedal board. So this is B from the Tokyo Teens. This is his pedal board. It's a bit of a mess because I pulled something off. He's normally got the Sans amp on here, but he's got this. This is a Digitech whammy pedal. It'll let me do octaves on it. So I'm going to put this guitar through it and run it an octave up. And it actually sounds kind of wacky too. So I'm going to try running the guitar through the Digitech whammy pedal with it an octave up. Give me just a second here. I mean, it's like, I just got to do some stuff, man.
Groove Dodger says that your hair is nearly long enough to make a set of acoustic strings.
Or maybe, well, actually,
you can repair your cello bow.
That's what I was thinking. My cello bow, all the hairs have worn out. Maybe I'll just use this on my cello bow. My hair used to be a lot longer, actually. My hair was down past my butt at one point.
When we got married, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, but the problem is it got stuck on things. Like it gets stuck in the door. I mean...
Every time you do an analog tape video, people are worried that your hair is going to get in the reels.
It did happen recently, not on camera, though. I actually wound my hair into a reel. I'm very proud of it. Oh, hold on. What is that? Oh, I can unplug that. All right. Let's see. How do I do this? I got to run into... I don't really want to pull this off the pedal board. Hold on a sec. Let me go... Oh, my God.
What are you... Oh.
And just in case anybody's wondering, this is actually kind of how I learned how to engineer and do a lot of sounds, because I waste a lot of time. Actually, somebody was saying, does it ever seem like you're wasting your time? And I'm like, never. I mean, it's amazing. Like, probably 90% of the things I use, I don't use. But then later on, I'll figure out, I'm like, oh, that will work. But this is kind of like the sort of thing that I do. I just get in here. I just like messing around. And now that I'm streaming with cameras, like if you actually could see the setup over here, it's kind of wacky because I've just not really had the money to buy like all these connectors and stands and all that. So a lot of this is like some of the things that I've got in here, I literally built like just from spare parts. I'll literally like I'll get a hacksaw and cut metal and make stands for my lights and all that, but also experimenting and trying things, also hooking things up that aren't necessarily supposed to be hooked up together. It's kind of part of my thing, man. Okay, oh man, hope B doesn't get mad at me because I'm changing everything here. Hold on, this is the input, and then I'm gonna go out of here. Oh my God, this is gonna be hard to do. Hold on. I need this cable. He's going to be like, what did you do? I'll be like, dude.
You're not supposed to mess with other people's pedal boards.
Well, he ain't here. He ain't here and he ain't been practicing. So the hell with him. Let's see, hold on. God dang it. Is it this? God dang, I can't read that. Okay, wet added. Okay, I got to go in here. Oh my God, this is one of my favorite pedals. Okay. Somebody say something interesting. Harper.
Steve Mountford is mentioning that he had bought one of those baby Squires for his kid, but it never stayed in tune.
Yeah. But man, I gotta tell you, it sounds kind of cool. Kind of surprised. Okay, let's turn, I gotta go. Man, I can't see anything under here. I'm so dang blind. Okay, I gotta go to octave. Okay. Whoop. Okay. So we got, oh yeah, there's a weird latency on it. Sounds like a toy.
It kind of is.
There's incredible latency on it, though. Like in the pedal. And I can go up 2 octaves. I could go...
Whoa.
That might like kill birds or something like that. All right, here we go. Let's try it with that. Oh. Oh, and I need to be... Okay, I'm in the first out-of-phase position. Let's try this. Sorry, I'm reading something here. Try a descending harmony over the second time through the riff. But then I'd have to think. Sounds like R2-D2. All right, all right, you're right. We're doing R2-D2. Here we go. Yeah, hold on a sec. Oh, it's not a mix. It's a... Ooh, what if I went... I don't know. Let's just do it again. You can turn it down slightly. That's cool. God, now they got me thinking. Oh, man, I don't know if I can figure all this out right now because I've already streamed over 2 hours. Hold on. So it would go... Dun, dun, dun. Okay, turn that track way down. Like down to like 27. And take it out of record, and then make another track. Let's call it Harmony. I got a little idea. I think there's a whole other conversation going on here.
Oh, hey, Casey. Harper. Casey says, tell us how you got into Billy's studio.
I walked through his front door. No.
He's good at picking locks.
Okay,
And make it a good story. Come on.
I mean, it's not a very interesting story.
Well, find a way to make it interesting, man.
Okay, so I told you all I work at a school, and I work at a school with my mom. So my mom's coworker that's like in the same area the school she's in is friends with Kit, and I got into or she gave me their phone number or contact information that I needed, and I'd messaged them probably close to
couple of years?
a year and a half ago. So after that, they invited me up. I think we're doing the was it Jimmy Harris session?
Is that the first time? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Jimmy Harris, it's kind of like a singer-songwriter bluegrass thing.
Yeah.
That we recorded live. I have another house on the property here. It's like a big wooden cabin, and we recorded it live. Yeah, you came for that.
Yeah, it was.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was last November, I think, or maybe farther back than that. I can't remember, but since then I've just been coming up here as much as I can. Recently, it's been not as much as like when I started because I've gotten a new job and stuff, so I'm only available Wednesdays. But yeah, that's my story.
Yeah. And, oh shit, what was I going to say? I had something interesting to say and I forgot. Oh, I'm not scared him away.
Yeah.
And he's witnessed a couple things. Like I freak out sometimes. And I have a bad temper. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say is there's one live stream I did that I took off the channel because somebody pissed me off. really bad. So I took it off immediately, pretty quick, yeah. And then I called him the next day. I'm like, I'm so sorry. It's like, I'm sorry. I had to see. I kind of lost my shit. Yeah, don't fuck with me, man. I know maybe it might seem like I'm a nice guy sometimes, but sometimes like if you piss me off,
Like
watch out, man.
Like a dog.
Like a dog.
Like an angry dog.
Oh yeah. Okay, I have no idea. I'm gonna try this idea, and then we're gonna do some. If there's Q&A, I'll do it, and then I'll probably have to end the stream. But I'm gonna try this idea. Do you have a steel guitar? I've got a lap steel. I do have a lap steel. All right, so let's try. I'll put this in record.
Oh yeah.
Let's put some delay on this or something. I got an idea for this. So do this. Grab. Oh yeah. Go over to my user setting. See where it says user.
Here?
Yep, click on that and then go down to
Delays.
guitar.
Guitar here.
Yeah, and then there's one called, what is it called? It's called, try guitar group.
Guitar group. Oh, here.
Yeah, drag just,
I'll just
yeah,
drag
space,
that.
no, grab space guitar and drag it down onto the, onto there. Oh no, drag it onto the track.
Oh, onto the track.
Yeah, it might actually make a new track. Oh yeah, scroll down, it just did. So now, drag that group. So see the group on, because you're on space guitar. See the group?
Where's
Just
that? This?
grab that, click that. Now just drag it onto the harmony track.
Okay. So like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now just delete space guitar. I know there's a more efficient way to do it. I don't know why. And now go back and let's look at the echo. So click on echo.
Right here?
Yep. And then, put it on like 2, both of them.
The
Oh, see, yeah,
here?
yeah. So go to the right, delay time.
delay up here.
Yeah, there. Click on 2. On and the left and right, yeah. Make it 1.
That one.
Yeah, and now over on the left in the mixer, it's a -5, 6. There's a little mini mixer over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, turn that down to like 7. Yeah. I kind of got a little idea here. Let's just try it. Shit, hold on. One more time. Here we go. I don't know how to. I'd have to work that one out. I like the idea of like doing this descending melody. The problem is like the original line. It kind of goes. It's going up and down. So as I'm going down, I keep crossing. I'm just playing unison with it. I'm not smart enough to figure out how to do it really quick.
Request to show the mixer.
Oh, you're talking about the actual analog mixer?
We may have missed your comment, Elijah.
Here, let me move this board here. That's good. Are you talking about this? Oh, overhead. Are you talking about my ghost here? Hold on.
Hey, Billy, if you didn't have any of your toys, what's your favorite built-in plugin within Ableton?
Within Ableton?
Or effect or whatever.
Oh, God.
Billy actually likes a lot of the built-in stuff.
I mean, right now, probably my favorite thing in the world, as far as plugins is concerned, let's show the DAW, would be this. I think I talk about this every week on my live stream. It's super massive. This is like a free plugin from Valhalla. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Hold Hold on, let me put this. Let me do something here real quick. Just so I can kind of demonstrate how silly this thing is. It's just this massive freaking reverb, right? So it's like, here, I'll play some. Oh, wait. Here we go. That's a short reverb, but if you go to the longer reverbs, like, they're crazy. They're just like... Probably not the best thing to try it out on, but it's also got, like... I don't know, it's just got, like, these weird, just, I don't even know, like... And I like how it puts a lot of modulation on the reverb. So that's kind of like one of my favorite toys. And like I said, it's free. Overall, I'd say probably my favorite plugins tend to be more compressors that I use a lot. And there's different types that I like, because compression to me is one of the strongest tools you can use. And I use them actually sometimes for distortion and other stuff. It's like you can use a compressor to kind of like, tame and a volume of something and make it fit in the mix. But you can also use it to really affect the character of something. I typically use really fast releases. I think most people, they say, oh, the compressor kills the sound. It's like, yeah, your releases are probably too slow. I use pretty fast releases, but that, I don't really have a favorite thing. Now, if I was in Pro Tools, one of my tricks in Pro Tools is if you grab the Lo-Fi plugin, which is just a standard plugin in there. I don't know why they call it Lo-Fi. I mean, you can use it for that, but there's a little knob in there that says distortion. Put it on something and just barely turn it. It's like I think it's like 0.01 or 0.0, but just turn it up to 0.05. That's all you need. Barely put it on there, and it adds a slight bit of saturation that to me sounds like kind of overdriven tape. One of my favorite tools, and I use it all the time. Let's see. Are there any other questions here?
How do you like Roar?
What is that?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Oh, yeah. So Groove Dodger, Freak Echo. I actually used that on a live stream recently and in a song on a keyboard part or something, and that thing is amazing. I can't even quite figure out what it's doing. It's kind of out of control, but it's actually it's actually going to be it's in a couple of my videos, and I've got another one coming up with sampling and stuff like that, but it'll be in there again. That sucker is crazy, and it's not a delay that you would use like, I just kind of the way most people would use a delay. It's a little wacky, but when you need wacky, that thing is amazing.
Did you see the question about El Rey? Did I just miss you answering that?
Where is it?
Oh, it's over on Instagram. Is El Rey good?
I don't know what that is.
Mixmaster, he loves Supermassive.
Yeah.
Ableton Roar is a built-in effect.
Wait, is it? It's a built-in effect? Hold on. So let me click here. Audio effects. Type in Roar up there at the top. You see the little space there? Type Roar right there.
Anaranya says we need a stream or a YouTube video about compression for different goals.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Hey, I'm not finding it. You're saying it's a built-in effect? Oh, try it in Instruments.
It says it's a new Ableton plugin.
Try
Roar is like a saturation.
Oh, I don't have it. I guess I could download it. I'll try that out.
Is it okay to use digital instruments, or would I regret not asking around for people to... Oh, wait, Roxymo, are you talking about the contest?
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask if anybody had any questions,
about the
the
contest.
sample song contest. Hey, let's just stay on the front camera. If this actually works a little better. If anybody had any questions about the sample song contest, and I think that we added something up there that when you mail in your song, please include the name of the song, your handle, but it would also be cool if you put in like maybe what DAW you were on, any other information that you have in there might be kind of cool. Oh, and on that note, I think I'm going to live stream on Friday too, because I got a new video coming out and I'm going to talk about that, but I'm also going to kind of talk about the samples. I'm not doing a song on my own because this is y'all's contest, but I'm going to probably be messing with the samples a little bit.
Oh, okay. So some folks aren't aware of the contest. I'll do a quick rundown again. Billy's got a contest going right now. On the last live stream, he sampled a whole bunch of random stuff, and he put those samples up on his Patreon. And the idea is that you go and you download these samples and you make a song only using those samples, not recording anything else, with the exception of maybe your own voice or you record somebody else's voice. No AI allowed. You can use those samples in any way you want within your DAW. You can stretch them, you can pitch them, you can do whatever you want. Chop them up. On, what is it, the 22nd? I don't have my calendar in front of me, so I keep... we will be doing a live stream. I think it's about a week and a half from now. So the deadline will be that Tuesday night at midnight. On the Wednesday live stream, we'll be playing everybody's submissions, and it'll be a popular vote for who wins the contest. That's just the brief rundown. The rules for the contest are on Billy's Discord server. They're under the community tab on his YouTube channel, and they're also over there in Patreon. You'll have to join the Patreon to get the samples, but you don't have to pay anything. They'll be free.
Hey, let's go to the DAW.
Thank you, Virginia.
So this right here, this is a thumbnail of my live stream from last week, and this is a 4-hour stream in my live section where I recorded a bunch of sounds, including the ones on the screen right here, and some other wacky things, and all of those sounds I uploaded to Patreon. So if you want to see how I recorded the sounds, you can see them there. And then if you go here, let's go to, hold on.
Nikki, we're not going over that right now.
Okay, so let me show y'all something here. Hold on just a sec. Show y'all something here.
And yes, Alex, only those samples.
Show y'all something here.
And yes, Alex.
Sorry.
Wow.
That was weird. How am I there? Anyway, okay, so if you're on my YouTube page, let's go back. Are we on the DAW? Okay, yeah, so let me show you something here. Let me go to, how did I get here? Hold on. I'm getting there. Let me do this. Let's go.
Thanks for hanging, Bloor.
Okay, so if you're on my YouTube channel, right? And you see like home videos live where you can, and there it is. There's the video right there that I did last week. But if you go to community right here and scroll down, you'll see like updates. You can see the official contest rules right here. Explains everything you need to know. Has a link to where you can get the samples. So just go check that out. And the idea is that you'll make a song using the samples. So you can get off this screen now. You can go back to the front camera. So, and then, well, you know, you got till the midnight, the 21st to submit them. You can email them to contactbillyhume@gmail.com. And then I will play the songs that people make. You can only use the samples, no AI, no other instruments. You can use your voice. The prize, the grand prize for the winner will be one of my Billy Hume Frisbee Bomb Crater CDs that I recorded a long time ago, and you've heard the music in some of my videos, plus 2 months membership of my Patreon at the highest level, which includes a 1-hour consultation per month. So you get 2 of these where you can talk to me 2 months, 1 hour each, about mixing, production, engineering. You can ask me questions about that. We can talk about music careers, whatever. And if a lot of people submit, depending on how many people submit, I might have a second prize. I hadn't figured that out yet, but that'll be on the 22nd when we actually do the contest. So I'm really curious about it. We already had one person submit a song, and hopefully we'll get some more. I'm also wondering if there's any other questions from anybody before I end the stream.
Trying to think. Let's see. I'm going to put up the Discord server link. Y'all feel free to join us over there. And there's lots of folks over there. It's really cool. Everybody's chatting with each other. You can post and get some folks' input on your production or your mixing. There's a music hangout. There's just a lot of fun over there. Billy pops in every once in a while, but mostly it's a place where y'all can help each other.
Yeah, I've not been on the, and I by the way, everybody, I do apologize for not getting on the Discord as much as I should recently. It's been a little hectic here. The channel's blowing up. It's really doing great, and it's awesome. It's just happening quicker than I expected. So I'm kind of scrambling to get the other videos done, and I got to redo my website. I mean, it's awesome. It's just it's all happening a little quicker than I expected. And I'm still working at the same time. I got some sessions and work because I'm not making enough money off this yet. So it's been a little crazy. Casey's over there on the Discord a lot. It's gonna get more together as time goes on. That's just everything's happening a bit quicker than I expected. We're at we're coming up on 60,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which is really, really great.
Ring System Music asks, does a sampler playing the sample count as an instrument?
I mean, no. I mean, you're going to have a sampler player. So yes, you can. Okay, so I think what you're asking is you can pitch the samples, turn them backwards. Because like in Ableton, you've got I use the drum rack for playing back samples because I can do all this crazy stuff to it there. But yeah, no, you can I assume a sampler, you mean like something that will allow you to pitch it, stretch it, turn it backwards, cut it up, whatever. That's fine. As long as the source is the sample, you can just do whatever to it. Like there's a couple things in there that you should be able to pitch into bass parts. There's a couple sounds in there that if you stretch them out and do the right thing, you should be able to make like pads and stuff like that. No, totally. To me, the goal is like, what wacky stuff can you do with the samples? And actually, I'm going to show it. Hold on just a sec. I want to show you another thumbnail here if I can find it. Oh, not yet, Wizolfo. So there's another video I did. Oh, it's right. Is it this one? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let's show this. So if you look on my YouTube page, you'll see this. Let me make it more viewable here. Hold on. So there's a video called, what is it called? What is this video called again?
Which one?
The one where I'm hitting the water jug here.
It is.
It's called, I forgot the name of it. But in this video, I actually create some samples and I use this.
My secret unique production techniques revealed.
Oh, yes. My secret unique production. How could I forget that title? But if you're interested, go there and see what I did with this water jug thing here, right here. I pitched it and made this amazing 808 sound. And I got in, and it's mostly just built-in Ableton stuff. I pitched it. And then I put some distortion on it, and I messed around because, in Ableton, you've got, all the different, modes of, repitch, beat, complex pro. Those modes actually do a lot to change the sound. So I encourage you to actually destroy the samples, run them through reverbs, chorus them, just do whatever you want with them. The whole idea is, how far can you take the samples and just do crazy stuff with them? So, I encourage people to just make them unrecognizable would kind of be really cool.
There's a question. Can we use the samples to create a wavetable for a synth? Then just play the synth.
I mean, I think that's what Omnisphere does. To me, that's I think that's a good question. I think that might be stepping across the line just a little bit. I guess if you specify that's what you did, I guess it would be all right. I just don't know if, that's, to me, that's kind of maybe take it into an area most people wouldn't do. Because I believe that's kind of what Omnisphere does, where it uses actual sounds as a seed for a synthesizer. But to me, that kind of takes it in another direction. So, I'm going to say no on that. I'm sorry. I just feel like I kind of want it to be more just I guess the way I look at it, the samples are like wood, and then you're using hammers and saws and nails and drills on it, and stuff like that. No music is allowed. Well, the idea is that you pitch the samples and make music out of it, because there's definitely some sounds in that can be turned into pitches, and see how far can you take it? Can you make a keyboard sound of it? There's definitely some sounds in there you can make bass sounds out of. And it can be anything. It could be genre wise or whatever. It could be just whatever kind of crazy stuff you want to do with it.
Micro sampling?
I got a question, but not related to the topic. Yeah, ask the question away, Audio Boy 808. That's fine.
Astro Hills, yes, that's Harper. The
Yes,
young man in the pink hat.
that is Harper right there. Let's see. Any
I
other
think,
questions?
Let's see. Oh, I got to throw up the Discord link
Yeah, she's going to throw up the Discord
in
link.
case anybody wants to join us over there.
Looking to see if there's any other questions before I end this.
Yeah, I don't know. Audio Boy 808, last chance.
Yeah, Tire Man, just give it a shot. What DAW do you work in, Tire Man? Are you in Pro Tools or Ableton or what? And I guess it's kind of a challenge, too. I kind of want to see... I want people to try things they've never tried before. I want them to just, like, really... just, like, push the limits. Kind of like I did today. Like, I'm doing... On the stream today, I did a bunch of stuff. I've never used that guitar. I never actually had recorded the little Fender mini amp. There's a lot of things I never did, and it was kind of a surprise. So I'd like people to, like, absolutely... push the limits. Like, don't be afraid to do something ridiculous. Try something stupid. Try something completely wrong and, rip it all up. And I guess that's part of the thing. I want to challenge people to get out of their comfort zone and do something they've never done. I mean, hell, you could run the samples out through a guitar amp or something like that. You could run it through a guitar pedal, run it through 20 plugins, I think. And actually, hey, and here's a suggestion. Try out Sample 6 is the name of the company. And there's a free plugin called, hold on, I think I can just pull it up here. It's, or 6 Sample, hold on. It is, oh yeah, check it out. So I'm going to put something on here. So this is a free plugin right here. And it's a delay plugin. And let me, where am I? I'm on here. I'm going to turn off this other stuff here. Okay. So the thing I've found with this plugin here is that it does this weird stuff that will create pitches. Let me see if I can find it. It's like, hold on, where was it? It was, oh God, where was it? It was, was it non-delay or color or design? There's some sounds in here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there's a sound in here that actually, it creates harmonies and stuff. Where is it? User? No, non-delay? Oh, maybe non-delay? Oh my God. See, I can't find, it's in here somewhere. Hold on, I'm going to find it. It's design. Oh my God, where was it? It was, oh, you know what? It's, oh yeah, I know what it is. It's,
We have some questions.
Man, now I can't find it. I know it's in this plugin though, but this is a free plugin. Y'all should get it anyway. But it had some like. See now that I'm on the live stream and I can't find the damn thing. Hold on, color. See, I'm an idiot. And guess what? I'll end the stream and I'll come here and I'll find it right away, and it'll be like, oh, duh. Oh, maybe it was this. Hold on, let me try this. I don't know where it was, man. It was somewhere in this plugin, but it was doing this cool thing. It was like literally creating harmonies from the sounds and
What's the plugin?
It's called Delay. It's on the screen right now, and it's by, was it Six Sample is the name of the company. And it's really, really cool. I hadn't quite figured it out, and trust me, it does do some like weird stuff that you could create pads with. So that would be something like that would be really cool too.
So we've got micro sampling, as in like taking a few milliseconds of a sample and repeating it really fast, where you can get something like more tonal sounds.
Oh, ooh. Oh, I never thought about that. Exactly. I mean, that's the sort of, I would love to hear that. That would be great. Whatever you can do with the samples, there's no limits as long as it's the samples, you know? Like I said, I think I'm going to stay back from using it to be like an engine for an actual synth plugin. I understand what that is. but something like that sounds amazing. And I never thought about that. But micro sampling, I would love to hear that.
So between audio units and VST, which one do you think is better?
I mean, I don't know what the difference is, like, I mean, I use them both interchangeably in Ableton because there's some plugins for some reason only come up as AU and then some come up as VST. I don't know if there's any sound difference between them. I've never really thought about it. I just kind of grab what's there. What's kind of funny is like, I've had people refer to me as having a golden ear and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I mean, I'll get down here and get obsessive with the sound, but strangely enough, I don't think I'm necessarily trying to find the most pristine sound. I'm just trying to find something that I think is cool. And I also like to work as fast as possible. So sometimes I'm just like, good enough, And I know people that spend a lot of time like trying to, is there still something playing here? Oh, let me turn off this plugin. I know sometimes people are like trying really hard to like A/B between like this DAW and that DAW and all that. And I kind of figure it out. But at a certain point, I just want to create stuff. I don't really get that deep into it. And I'm just trying to like move ahead. So yeah, I just don't have an opinion on the VST AU thing. I don't actually know if there is a difference in the sound. I could be wrong.
And El Nifa says, I want to swap out my UAL 610 for the Warm Audio 73 and the Warm Audio 2A. Do you have experience with Warm Audio? I hear a lot of great things. I know you're a gearhead.
Okay. Do not swap out anything. If you're talking about like getting rid of a piece of gear to get another one, my advice is do not do that. Save the money and just buy additional gear. The reason is, it's amazing how much gear I have here that at some point I thought was a piece of crap. And then I'm an older guy. I've got gear. Some of the gear I've got in here I've had for literally decades. And then it's like, I put it on a shelf and then 20 years later or whatever, I pull it out and I'm like, oh my God, that's the most amazing thing. I was convinced it was terrible. And, if you're talking about a piece of hardware, and the other thing is hold on to it, because if it's a piece of hardware, then it's going to last way longer than your freaking plugins and your computer and stuff like that. Some of the gear I've gotten here is older than my clients. I've got microphones here that I bought in the early 80s. I got clients that come in and the microphones are like over twice their age, and these microphones have never been serviced. There's nothing wrong with them. So my advice is try not to sell any actual hardware. Hold on to that stuff. And just, even if you don't use it for years, just set it aside. I'll give you a great example. Let's go to the side camera here. I don't know if you can see it. So this is an Alesis.
What are you doing?
It's a mess here. This is an Alesis cheap digital reverb, and I bought this back when I was using analog, and then I got into using DATs, and I actually used this on some of the early Little John records I did with him on vocals. It was kind of considered like, oh, it's just kind of like for, little home studios and all that. And then I upgraded to Pro Tools, and there's these other plugins. And I did a video, and Crystal, if you could put the link up for it, there's a video I have on my YouTube channel where I compare this right here and a bunch of other reverbs that are back in this rack back here, like really cheap, like the MIDI Verb 2. Like it was considered a joke back then. Let me tell you what. Go watch this video.
I compared...
I compared my...
old reverbs to my plugins?
I compared my old reverbs, and if you could put a link up to it...
I'm working on it.
Here's what's going to blow you away.
If I can find it.
These old cheap...
Here we go.
Reverbs here, and I've got my Rev 7, my Yamaha Rev 7 down here, which is more of a professional piece of gear. The ones that people considered a joke back in the day, to me sound better than most modern plugins. As far as just, it's amazing, and I'm like, whoa! And so I got this thing here patched into my board, and I've started using it on mixes again. There's a sound. It's actually called the Cedar Room. It's literally what's on the screen right now, and it's great on vocals. I didn't turn that thing on for like 20 years, and then when I put the board in here, this board, I started thinking about it, and I was like, oh, actually, I pulled that out before I put the board in here. And I was like, man, that thing sounds amazing. And it's like this extra tool. or like even this Big Muff. I had this Big Muff sitting around for years, and I thought I hated it. And it was actually a client of mine, the Tin Man, Marshall Cease. He was using one on his guitar, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. And then I was doing a track with Slade and this friend of mine, and he's like, hey, why don't we run the bass through it, which I did today. And I was like, oh my God, this thing's been sitting on a shelf for years. So it's like, it's just this piece of crap. Now I'm in love with it again. So bottom line is, if you got hardware, microphones, hardware, mic pre's, anything like that, do not sell them. Hold on to them. They're going to last. They're going to last a long time. That's all I got to say. I know I talked on that for a while, but let's see. Any lexicon? Yes, exactly, Tire Man. The old lexicon stuff is amazing. Heck yeah. Yes, and those MIDI verbs and micro verbs, they're pretty cool. I mean, you gotta get a workflow to get them in and out of the computer, right? But to me, it's like and I got a video about this, where I'm talking about why. It's the video that just says why on the thumbnail, and it's like, why does everything sound the same today? And obviously everything does not sound the same today, but there is a lot of music that sounds very similar to each other, and it's because everybody's got the same damn tools. Like, you can have like a Neve mic pre emulator. The Universal Audio one is amazing, but it's amazing. Everybody's got the same one, but actual real Neve mic pre's, they all sound different. If you go in the studio and they got 6 old school vintage Neve 1073s, every single one of them sounds a little different. So nowadays, there's great plugins. They sound amazing. And yes, I know that some of them build variations into it. But, and this is just me. I crave being different, and I want to be different. And also sometimes the extra work of running into outboard gear and all that, it causes other things to happen. It's a lot of times it's not even that thing that I was trying to do. Like, I was trying to run this reverb back into my DAW, and it's like it doesn't work, or the latency screws it up. Like, it's coming in too late, but then it's like, actually that's kind of cool, It just, how can I trigger, and how can I force myself to break through to another level? And it's weird, like with all the tools today, I feel like it's almost harder to be unique and creative because there's just so many tools and it's easy. So I know it sounds kind of wacky, but it's kind of like, I'm going to try to make it hard on myself. So that's kind of, and getting back to the sample song contest, that's what I'm hoping everybody will do. Like, I'm dying to hear about this micro sampling. God, now I'm just like, oh man, I hope whoever suggested that does that, because I'm dying to hear what that sounds like. Because I've never done it, and that's what I want to hear.
Damn, welcome Hilton. We're getting ready to get off. So.
Oh, is somebody asking a question?
No, they just said late to the game today. Hey, and said hello.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we've been going a while, and I know Wizolfo wants to get out of here. I told him it would only go 2 hours, and here we are going into the third hour. Or at 3 hours. He's over there giving me dirty looks. I think he threw something at me earlier.
I was trying to find, because we were talking about Slade, I was trying to find which of these live streams has him on it, but I can't find it.
They're really old.
Yeah.
And the cameras, I pulled one up recently, and it's like, oh my God, it's amazing how bad the cameras look, because I was just getting started on it. Mixmaster says on Patreon contest page in Chrome on laptop, samples it. Hey, Mixmaster. I'm thinking about a different Mixmaster. Hey, I'll tell you what, Mixmaster, shoot me an email at contactbillyhume@gmail.com and just give me your email. If you can't get it, I'll just send you a zip file over, because we had somebody from West Africa that couldn't get on the Patreon because Patreon is
was it Regents
geo
restricted?
Probably because there's a lot of the hackers come from Africa and stuff like that. So I just had him send me an email, and I just sent him the files through WeTransfer. So Mixmaster, if you can't get them, just send me an email to contactbillyhume@gmail.com. And I'll just send you the zip file. I'm not trying to make it hard on anybody. I would like people to sign up for the Patreon, even if it's free, just to get people on there. But, Alex, it's probably not the Slade you're thinking of. This is a different Slade. not the Slade, not like Slade of the old days. This is a younger friend of mine. Let's see. What other questions?
What plugins do you use on your master buses?
I use just a couple. Like I use on my master bus, actually, hold on, let me pull up my library here. Let me go to, where is it? Masters. Like I typically do this. Where is it?
And do you prefer MP3 or WAV?
Wave would be better. And if you can't get it to send it an email, just send it via WeTransfer. Yeah, these are the two I use on my master bus. Mostly I use the Shadow Hills, and I use this limiter right here. But just to be honest with you, like when I'm hitting this limiter here, I'm maybe going to 1 dB of compression, maybe 2 sometimes. And even the limiter, I'm hitting like -1 or 1.5 dB of limiting. I don't really hit that stuff that hard. I do a lot of other stuff in the mixes. For
the contest, remember that you can find all the rules on the Discord channel. You can find them on the Patreon, where you go to get the samples. You can also find them on the YouTube page under Community. Is that right, Community?
Yeah, so the Community tab on my YouTube channel.
And also, we haven't really specified a length. You know, you probably want to keep it a little bit on the shorter side because we are going to have a lot of songs to listen to.
Yeah.
But
don't make it 10 minutes long.
Yeah, don't give us 10 minutes.
And I understand you're going to want to have changes and stuff like that, but maybe do 8 bars. I don't want to put too many restrictions on people, but do consider that I don't want it to be 6 minutes long. I mean, I guess 2 minutes or 3 minutes is fine, but don't make it 8 minutes long like I would. That would be something I would do. I would make a song and go, oh, it was 8 minutes long. I didn't realize it. Yeah, so, What is my favorite Boston album and song? Probably the first album, which I have sitting around here somewhere. I have an original. I don't know. I like them all. I don't know. Probably, what is it? The one that starts with the organ solo and then goes, I can't remember the names of songs. You know what I'm talking. The epic one. The epic one. But I love them all,
I think
we're all caught up on questions here.
Yeah,
we got Never Come Down band. They just jumped on. Sorry, we're about to actually end the stream here, guys. So sorry about that. We've been on since 3, and my voice is wearing out. And I actually, Foreplay Long Time. That's it, exactly. That's such a cool song. And you know what's funny, man? I got to tell you this. Back in the day, nobody I knew would admit they liked Boston. No musician. It was so uncool. I remember I would say, oh, and I love Boston. People like, oh, they got the worst drum sounds. They called it corporate rock, which is, I got to tell you this. The fact that people called it corporate rock was funny to me. Yeah, they were on a major label, but that dude recorded that in a basement. Like with little teeny ceilings, like low ceilings. And when they did it, the label, even though it sounded good, they're like, well, you got to re-record it in a proper studio. And you have to have a producer. So they made him get a producer, and the producer heard what he did in his basement, and he was like, I can't beat this. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to book studio time in LA. I'll bring a couple of the musicians out there with me, and we'll act like we're recording. You stay home and finish it in your basement. And they just lied to the label. You know how many times I've lied to record labels? I mean, come on, man. So it was literally a home recording. And people call it corporate rock. And I'm like, no, this is something this was not some formulated thing. This is a thing the guy made in his basement, and he happened to be a genius, but literally did it in his basement. Now, Boston's cool. So now I'm like, oh yeah, Boston's great. But back in the day, everybody hated him. So. Yes, Sticks. Yes, that's a good one. Say that's a long one. Alex, are you saying that I should allow longer songs? Sail Away was a good one. Yes. Get working on that Billy Hume t-shirt. Yeah, we're working on it. Wazalfo, are you paying attention? No, he's not. Wazalfo's going to have to help me design some merch over there. So we got a lot of good suggestions here. All right, I'm going to have to end the live stream because I got to get to work. Hey, Neil, what's going on, man? What's going on? Sorry, Neil. We're just ending the stream right now. But I will be back on Friday. I've got a couple little things. I'm releasing a new video on Friday, and I'm going to talk about that. And I'm going to probably actually be messing around with some of my own samples. I might try this micro sample idea now. I'm just so curious about that. So I might, and we'll do a lot of talking on Friday, and I'm going to release a new video. That will be probably like at 3 o'clock or something like that. I'll put a announcement up on Discord, and I'll do the whole post and all that sort of thing.
I'm going to post the link to the Discord server right there. So if anybody wants to come join us over on Discord, there it is. Again, you can find the rules to the contest if you're interested in joining it in the places I've mentioned. And Patreon is where you can find the samples.
Yeah, and again, I really appreciate everybody being involved in the stream and sitting through me playing the same guitar part over and over and over again through all the different tones and the suggestions. It's been really awesome. Oh, thanks, Alex. Thanks so much. And yeah, I'll be back on Friday. We'll do a stream, and we can take it all up there. And yes, I do have a lot of energy, Mucko Man. That's because I drink a lot of coffee. Actually, woo! I feel like I'm 18. But anyway, thanks again, everybody. Y'all have a good day, and be good to each other, and be unique. See you later. Take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4, take 5, take whatever.